Good. We got somebody coming for 30, so all right. Hey, what's going on? We back again. Another beautiful Sunday. We got the beautiful Steph and my man Just.
Yo,
And it's the Bakari Forever podcast. And we back.
back another week.
What we got today?
Now, what we got is um relationship biological clock, which is like do men and female feel sometimes that they're getting too old, they're in their late 30s, early 40s, they haven't gotten married, no kids, or vice versa, one or the other, something is missing and they feel like time is ticking on them. Let's talk about that.
Yo, I see the pictures go up of people sometimes when they be posting the pictures when they've been together from when they're young, then they have 50 years later. Then always, I always like that, but then I start to think about like being like already in your 30s or 40s. So now, if you got that, it's gonna be old to old. It's kind of like corny, but I think you can still. I don't think you should put no time limit on it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I definitely
It's
don't
all in the
like
mind.
that. Yeah, I don't like that time, you know, where you feel like, damn, my mom's saying I'm too old now, and like, what's going on? What's the future looking like?
Them older couples be having some fun though.
Yeah,
I
but
think
then
they
you gotta
do
ask
more.
how many times they got cheated on.
Who?
Each of them.
Oh yeah.
It's like
I
how
mean,
many
listen,
times did you take that person back and still be like 9 years strong? Blah blah blah. Bye.
Hey, that's gonna happen. I feel like that makes the relationship stronger though at the end of the day. No, you're gonna say nobody deserves to be cheated on and all of that type of stuff, but
definitely not. But
you're
I
not
know
gonna
what
go
Justice is
you're
saying.
not gonna
Yeah.
go no lifetime with no problems at all. You dig what I'm saying?
That's true.
That's a fact.
I mean, you would like for it to not be cheating problems and nothing like that. Or whatever,
Right.
But you know what I'm
That's
saying?
true. Let's talk about that. Like, you there's no such thing as a perfect relationship. You cannot expect for you to be in a relationship and there's no funny business going on. Like, so how do you deal with that, and what are your expectations?
Well, you gotta like.
She's like, oh, shit on the spot.
Nah. Honestly, I feel like being that you know that shit is gonna happen, shit is gonna go down that way. You gotta kind of like start liking people for what you just like them for, like.
But you see that post that people be like, oh, you have to basically choose the person that you want to spend like the rest of your life with, and take in their baggage or take in like what it comes with, like the roses and thorns. um I don't know. I feel like everybody has to have expectations and they should be high, because if you aim for low, you're gonna settle for less. So yeah.
I don't know. Like you were saying though, I think you can still get in a relationship later on in life. I don't think there's no time limit on it. You be seeing people who be in their 60s and 70s be still getting a new boyfriend in the nursing homes and shit. So, whatever they do,
What's funny is like a lot of people who started out in relationships, like high school sweetheart relationships, and it broke up, it didn't work, and then they find love again, and it seems to be the happiest thing. And I feel because when you're older, you understand more.
Right. You're done doing funky business.
You're done doing silly things, and you're just like, understand this is a grown man. He has his things. I'm a grown woman, whatever the case may be, and that's how it is.
Do you think if they get back with the same person years later, do you think it might be different later on, or do you think it's the same bullshit from the past?
I know what you mean. So like a couple that broke up from when they were younger, but people always have like spite. Like, no, you did this to me, you hurt me, so I don't even want to deal with you in that manner anymore. So it's someone else's. I'd rather someone else do it, because like
if they healed though.
Listen, some people don't heal well.
Or
some
fully,
people fully.
What sign is that?
Because hold on. Because they associate you with that type of pain, they're never going to get back with you again. Yeah. And even somebody else could do the same thing, but it's because they associated that first with you that they don't want that from you. So they're just ready to move on, but not with you.
Yeah, but when they rekindle, they do the sorry, I was young, blah blah blah.
And they might have seen. Okay. They seen what they was doing when they seen the dumb shit that they was doing.
They progressing without you, and they want to peek into your life like, hey.
Do you give second chances?
No,
Oh,
When
shit.
you're done, you're done.
I don't. I don't.
When you're done, you're
Daniel.
done.
I'm done. I'm done.
Damn.
It's like, why should I be? Why should you feel okay to have
The
second?
background.
What type of shit could be done? What type of shit that a guy has done to let you know, like, I'm fully done with this motherfucker? What gets him fully done forever?
Not knowing what he wants.
That's not nothing. You're supposed to say like cheating or hitting or something like that. Maybe try to put his hands on. Oh, we got some TV going.
Yeah. What you call it? I've seen messages on the guy's phone, and it's like, I'm good. Like, if you're doing that, I'm good. Like, you're entertaining other people while you're with me, I'm good. Like, do
That's
that
a
on your
reason.
Yeah, that's
definitely a reason.
crazy though. That would be really crazy.
what? Second chances?
No. I'm saying not second chance. It's not a bad thing to give second chances if you know that
It's like the fool me once, shame on me.
But remember,
whatever.
second
Shame
chance,
on
like
you,
one time though. One time you can't even.
It's like, why am I settling for another chance?
When you go through a breakup with somebody, do you get back into another relationship? How long does it take you before you start messing with somebody
It
else?
depends on the vibe on the person.
I told him.
Okay. It depends on the vibe on the person. Obviously, you don't just go from 1 month to another. You need time to heal. And that could be in many different ways.
Mhm.
But it really depends on how you let the person know, like, hey, I just got out of a relationship. This and this went down.
Niggas who've been trying to get with a female for a long time and they couldn't wait for her to break up, they can't stand that she has to go through that healing process before he could get, because they still sitting there going, wait, they still waiting for their turn.
See, this is my thing. It's always been my thing. When you got to go through the healing process, do that while you're single. Stop trying to drag somebody through the mud because you just want to feel love again.
You don't think that helps out none though? Like they say, get under somebody or get a
but get under somebody, but don't lead nobody on. You know what I mean? Let them know that it's just what it is. But a lot of emotional attachments come with that. The same thing they say with us, like how guys just jump on girls just to have sex with them. You know what I mean? And I listen, when I'm just dealing with a girl, as far as it's a sexual thing, I let them know that, like, yo, this is all it is, and that I'm not trying to jump into.
And how long do they allow that to go on for before it's
not
done?
not very long, but it's just like it is what it is.
So that's where you lose them at though, right? Because that's where I find myself, like, sometimes but you're having a good time though. You know what I'm saying? There's absolutely no arguing. Like, y'all are having a good time, so I don't see why.
Yeah, but then the guy gets comfortable and is like, why should I even pursue even further with this girl? If
but
she's
why can't that be from a female's
from
point
the
of view?
get?
How can that not be comfortable though? Why can't that be a comfortable situation if he's
Because
kicking it with you for mad long?
as a woman, they want not entitlement, but they want to feel like secure. Like, you my nigga and I'm your bitch. Like, that's it.
Man.
Man.
Good response.
No, that's a good. I understand that or whatever, because like we were saying the other day, they want the title and all that type of stuff. But if everything is going good already, why mess it up?
Yeah.
Hold on, we got another guest here. Come on.
She'll be coming in a second.
I told you last week. Good thing you ain't no catfish. Nah, you don't
That's
be knowing that.
One. Have you ever been catfish before?
Many times.
Really?
Were you linked up with a date in those catfish?
No. Listen, like, first of all, it depends on what you consider catfish. Like,
do you FaceTime the person before you meet them?
Now I do. now I gotta see, and then they be like, why you want to FaceTime? Why you? And that's a indication of, something's going on, something's funky. Because you know what it is? You know what a catfish is nowadays? Is the filters. Like, you would swear that
you're most definitely a little lighter on the shade, a little.
Not even that, they just posting like a side view and not knowing they hiding 375 pounds in the other room because their stomach is
in the crater face,
bro.
I can't stand the crater face, the little bumps.
Well,
listen, I don't mind that, but
it ain't even the bumps.
Like,
it's the crater, like the Nestle Crunch face.
You got catfish before?
Not me personally, like catfish as far as me messing, but I've been catfish as far as the visual. Like when you see them, you like, what the fuck?
Like it's not what social media is portraying.
Yo,
Got
I'm
it.
telling you, yo, them filters is got a blessing.
You know, I never been
Hello.
catfish.
Hold on.
Hi,
How you doing? Welcome you. We welcome you.
welcome. I never been catfish, but I don't want to lose the spark of meeting the person the first time by doing a FaceTime. Like it's like you want to
Nah,
do
that's
the
not.
whole meet up
No,
thing.
because listen, when we're talking on the phone, you're
Yeah.
talking for a while, it doesn't hurt to FaceTime and I want to see you. Oh, okay, what's wrong with that?
Okay.
So what?
alright.
So
Let me find out you
what
be
if you? What if
catfishing.
you?
No, I don't catfish.
Yeah,
So
I'm
what
gonna
if?
see. I'm gonna see you downtown at 5 o'clock.
So ladies,
Yeah.
what if y'all
You
ever
better
met up
look
with
just like the
somebody, a
pictures.
guy, and he was a catfish? Like he didn't look like his pictures, maybe his weight or whatever, because he takes selfies or whatever. What if you met up with him and you like, fuck it, I'm just gonna go through the whole date, and the next thing you know, he just happened to be a cool motherfucker. He actually be somebody that you would mess with. Would you go off of that, or you was done in the beginning when you seen the look?
Nah, if we vibe throughout the date, I'll do a second date.
What about you?
Same.
So
It's
it
all
don't
about the
always be.
vibe to me.
It's all about the
Sure.
vibe to a lot of guys and stuff too.
But I'm-
Definitely.
but I will say I'm not into the heavy set guy stuff.
Oh, you're not?
Like really, really heavy set. No.
Oh, okay.
Got some built on them, yeah. Some weight on them. That's nice.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
yeah,
like
when it's
husky,
hard and not mushy.
husky, yeah.
Right.
Well, I'm hard. Pause.
Oh man,
I'm hard. Pause.
What's your name? I'm sorry,
Trish.
Trish.
Trish, she
But we
show
gonna
after
refer
her.
to
She
me
got
as
her own
Sin,
show
Sin.
too.
Sam.
Yes. Sin.
Sin.
Yes. Shout out to the Queendom.
Shout out to
Yeah.
Queendom
She does some
podcast.
nice hairstyles. I
Yeah.
need to
Yeah, I
see
seen
Shout
out-
out to Beauty Designs.
She
I
was
just
looking
noticed
up
that
at
today. I
your
was like,
joint.
oh, shit.
She was looking up at your joint. I seen the. She said,
I sure did, and I
Like,
was
what the
like, that
fuck is
ain't
that?
Beauty Designs. But
"Little salt on the walk."
Man.
I'm telling you.
I could have did better. She said, I could have grabbed all the baby hair.
that's a fact.
All right, guys.
What we got? What we got?
It's looking nice though. It's looking nice. But you know,
Because you got
You
somebody
gotta-
listening, they're gonna be on
you
some.
gotta come over to Beauty Designs.
Okay,
Once
go over
you-
to
once-
beauty
next
design.
time,
Just come this way. That's it.
Y'all give
Uh,
massages.
What?
Beauty Designs gives massages.
I do beauty like the beard facials.
Oh, word?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I'm going to come.
Just
on
flirting.
over.
What's
Oil,
up?
Yeah.
No, I'm not flirting. She's cool. I like her. I follow her on the joint. I think she's man cool.
Okay.
Thank you.
So
But yeah. So
All right, let me ask y'all what are the stages of building towards a relationship? Like,
Building a solid
Oh, we got a
friendship first.
caller.
wait, hold on, we got a caller.
let's go, y'all.
let's hear it.
Hey, how you doing? This is BAKAREforever podcast. Who's speaking?
This is Amy Jacobs from Able Entertainment. How are you today?
How you doing, Amy?
I'm well, and you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Good. Is Color still on the air?
It's who?
Colors.
Colors? No, sorry, that's the wrong show.
Oh, it's the wrong show. I just looked down at my phone. She said call in, but that was like an hour ago. I guess she's over.
Oh yeah, it's over now. Sorry.
So you got to tell us what you
no
think.
problem. Thank you.
All right. No, we're not trying to hear that.
He said no love.
So building towards a relationship. Like, what would you and him need to do to build towards a relationship?
Definitely have a solid friendship.
The friendship,
Friendship?
definitely.
I agree.
I
Friendship.
definitely am the type of person that needs my lover to be my friend.
But is it going to start off?
Absolutely.
Do you start off in that friend zone friend shit, or is it like friends where you get the hugs, kissing, a little bit of affection?
I mean, it depends. It's all about vibes.
Yeah, just be
You know what
cool.
I'm saying? Just let it flow.
Nothing
Don't
That's
forced.
what I'm
force
saying.
nothing, you know what I'm
Forced, for
saying?
sure.
A lot of girls can't take that, like that being friends. They think that you just trying to con them. But like, I like being friends first, and then it's
Mhm.
like, yo, everything just flows naturally.
Right.
I like being friends and all of that type of stuff. I like to let things flow naturally. But like I said last time, I'm not going to be mowing no lawns and painting walls and hanging TVs.
This is the same nigga that want to pay rent, man.
Yo,
on about
for
your
real.
business, man. Like, yo.
I was just gonna say
What?
that.
Oh my
Maybe
I
God.
can see you mowing somebody's lawn too.
Oh, what?
Her and her boyfriend in the house.
Damn. Nigga threw me a sucker. I'm gonna be
mean,
mowing lawns if I'm
Before
tapping
you
them
get the
drawers.
pussy, you do a couple of things, you know.
Who?
So I'm saying,
I'm gonna keep it
the
real with you. I'm
guys.
gonna keep it real with you. If I do a couple of things before I get the pussy, imagine what I'm gonna do after that.
Dip. You heard that, ladies?
Right.
said
Hello.
I mean, that's
Yeah,
I'm gonna
yeah,
keep it shit up and
yeah,
down.
yeah,
I never
yeah.
understood that
He
shit.
paid rent.
He pays rent, though.
No, I never understood
He
that
pays
shit. Like
rent.
for real, yo, I never understood like when you young. I understand that shit. Maybe girls go through that shit when they're younger, high school years and all of that. So when you go through this shit in your high school years, is a little bit different than older. But I feel like in my older years, I'm getting up there. I don't fuck with a female or sleep with a female to say I'm done with you, one and done. Like I don't live that one and done life. Like if I'm fucking with you on that level,
So you don't do
the
one night
glasses
stands?
fly.
You like the glasses?
Huh?
You don't do one night stands?
Nah, I'm gonna keep it straight up and down real with you.
Man,
I'm
I
done
can't
with
Don't lie,
that.
nigga,
Craig.
man.
You
Nah,
ain't
I'm
gotta
not saying
lie.
I'm not saying I
He
don't do
lying
it.
his
I
fucking
told you
ass
a man. That's why remember I told last time that females be like, oh, they go scared, they men going out cheating this and that. But when he out with the fellas, he don't get no chicks when he with me. I'm like, my nigga, you pulled no chicks, but in her mind, he's getting a lot. A
Yeah.
man is only gonna do what's presented to him. You dig? So if one night
Same
stands
thing
are not
with a
presented
female.
to a man, he ain't getting one night stands.
Talking about same thing with a female, because like
You think you getting one
wait,
night stands?
she go out with her friends, you know what I mean, and leaves you at home, and you know her friends are hoes, and they're gonna be approached by dudes in the club because they dressing provocatively and all that. So what are you thinking as a man? You home and your girl's out there with her whole friends. I'm gonna call them that. So like, how do you expect me to think? How do you
You could
expect me to
test
feel?
it out when they get to the crib.
Are you
though.
forbidding for her to go out?
I did not say that. I'm
I'm
not
asking
forbidden.
you.
I'm nobody's father like that to
Okay.
be forbidding them.
You're
from
gonna
going.
know the deal with the vibe.
Yeah.
You're gonna know first and
Bro,
foremost
I
off
don't-
the sex vibe. Nigga gonna probably have a sore, so it's like, well, I can't get no buns, or hop,
You see-
hop straight in the
You see
shower.
what I gotta deal with?
I feel like if your relationship is solidified, you good. You good. Like wherever you are, you know what I'm saying?
All right,
Like,
listen,
if
all right.
Me too. I believe
right.
that too.
Because
So-
I'm very loyal. So when I go out, yeah, of course, there's gonna be guys trying to hit on me, but I'm not even on that type of time.
But would you party and dance and everything, but just
with
still?
my female friends, yeah. I'm not
So you
gonna-
wouldn't
So
dance
there's
with
a
a guy
guy-
while you in a
I wouldn't.
relationship?
No,
What if he ain't tripping though?
good.
What if he don't care?
no, I'm good.
That's cool
Yeah,
to
I
know.
don't
If you-
even
it-
like feeling that like I'm dancing on another niggas. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
that's
that's
I'm
crazy.
good.
No, but
Yeah,
there's
that's
girls
crazy.
that they
I'm
do
good.
it if they're not in a relationship. Like if me and you were talking, we're talking.
Oh yeah, no, that's different.
We're not boyfriend and girlfriend, so
Yeah,
I
that's
can go and mingle as I
Okay, so let me
please.
ask you this. So if I was there, would you do it?
No.
Exactly. So that's
Yeah, you gotta
Yeah, but
conduct
if
yourself as
I'm
your man is
walking
not
in with
there
you,
at
I'm
all
walking
times.
out with you. Like what?
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying?
so you said in the talking stage, you be dubbing on anybody.
Yeah.
Okay, so but like, let's say we're talking.
Like,
Time out.
But that's still not cool either.
Let's say
though.
we're
wait,
talking.
why not?
'Cause
We're
I pull up-
talking. You don't want to make it serious.
I get
And
so
I
what
pull
she-
up to the
get
club.
what- I
Now-
get what she's saying,
now you
though. It's
feeling-
in a sense of like, if we're just talking, we're still getting to know each other. We haven't even taken it there. I'm gonna do me when I go out because I'm dating.
exactly.
My options are open. I'm not obligated to say, okay, because I'm talking to some guy, I'm not gonna sit there and keep
Yeah, I'm
my
not gonna
options
be
open.
on the corner.
Now,
no.
if we're not dating and we're exclusively dating, because there's levels to
Oh
this
yes.
shit.
Yep.
To
You
let us
friends,
know.
you
Let
friends
us
at
know.
first. You get to know each other. You might have kissed or not. Then you move into the dating phase. That's when y'all going out, bowling, date, stuff like that. Then there's the next phase that you exclusively dating. That means I got rid of my hoes. You got rid of yours.
One mistake
It's
can
just
make him not want to
focusing.
holler no more though. Who's that?
I don't know.
Pick that up. She was
But
good.
if, but
Right
if,
before-
if we both solid, I don't understand. Nothing should deter you from what
but look,
you really
one.
want.
All right, look, real fast. He may. First of all, you are who you are when nobody's looking, so it is good. You know what I'm saying? But he could possibly be watching you or whatever, just to see how you're gonna be or whatever, and
No.
determine that. So if you're talking to somebody, y'all may still be in the talking stage, but it be me that 1 second he's like, all right, I'm done with the talking stage. I want to be with her. But if he come in a spot and he see you with
No,
somebody,
if you
he
pop
gotta
up on
deal-
me, you have trust issues. I'm sorry. No, you're not
yo,
gonna
they
pop
want
up
to
on
they
me.
want to get in on this.
Okay, let's see. Hello.
Hi, beautiful.
Hello?
Yes, may I ask who's speaking?
What's going on?
Yeah, what's good with this show, BAKAREforever? This is me, the Dan. Pour me a drink. I'm calling to comment on what y'all talking about.
I
Okay,
mean,
go
the
ahead.
Daniels.
And
Go ahead. man.
first
Mina.
of all, if y'all can't even go to a party together and just chill, y'all don't need to go together.
But what you mean though? Like,
That's a fact.
like
That's
meaning you could
common
dance?
sense. Like
Nina.
if you can't go and let your man chill and you let your girl chill, y'all don't need to go together at all.
So what do you mean
So
by?
y'all need to just stay at home and keep it cute
So what do you
and
mean by chill? Just
eye
chill.
each
Allow.
other.
Look,
That's
you
it.
look. Can you hear? You do you mean like
Why
that?
ruin the relationship?
She can't hear us.
If your insecurities is gonna bother you when you shorty get in the club, or if your
I
insecurities
agree.
is gonna bother you when your man get in the club, that's a waste of time.
I
bro.
agree.
That's a waste of
I
whole
will
time.
I will say
That
that.
dwelling on little petty
Oh,
stuff
gosh, yeah.
when life is short.
That's a fact. That's true.
So should you let them dance? So they should be able to dance and do them when y'all out together.
He should be able to dance. Y'all leaving together. Y'all came together, y'all
I
leaving
agree.
together. Fuck these birds.
I agree. I
So
agree.
he, so he
That is
could
a
dance
fact.
with other girls?
Yes, and I'm going to just chill. You know, I'm not going to be grinding on a nigga. I'm not going to be throwing it back like crazy, but if we two-step real quick, like, I don't see what's wrong with that.
I agree.
Y'all
I
can't
don't
dwell
That's not
on
how
I
they
don't know. I
dance
like to see the
nowadays, though.
female have fun.
little
I
things
agree.
because those are the things that ruin the relationship.
That's a
The
fact.
petty little things.
Yes.
Have fun. Live
That's
your
true.
life.
That's true.
Yeah, you're right. Yo, thank you for calling. A shout out to you and your show. You could catch up, pour me a drink. That's Mina Daniels right
okay.
there.
Yeah, got you.
Word. Thanks for calling
All
in.
right, y'all have a good show.
All
Word
right,
is
thank
gone.
Thank you.
I will agree with her to a certain extent. I will say there is a couple that I do know, and her man is a party promoter.
Mhm.
And when he goes out, she goes out with him. There's females always throwing themselves at him. So it's like if y'all really secure and y'all really solid, and you know that this is just nothing, then it shouldn't be.
She goes to the parties too?
She goes to the parties all the time. Like, she's also a model.
Okay.
So she be doing her modeling thing, like he promotes her, vice versa. Like, you know,
Mhm.
See,
you
in that
just
situation,
really
they
gotta be
understand
solid.
you.
In a sense, if you have any questions about either or, whether your girl's out or your man's out, then y'all going out and y'all being in that type of atmosphere, of course it's gonna cause problems
Mhm.
because somebody's feeling some type of way.
Mhm.
But if you solid, there's nothing to worry about.
Yeah,
You know
I
what I'm
believe that
saying?
too.
Like,
Most definitely.
Yeah, but like at the end of the day, we solid or not, like if you my girl, you're not gonna be dancing with no other dude in the club. It's not
Mhm.
happening. That's not happening at all. And I'm
you don't
definitely
want
not
no
gonna be,
dance, no
No.
fun. But how come
I'm definitely
I
not
be
gonna be
seeing it in the
entertaining.
culture?
That's just me. I'm sorry. Like
I
It is
agree
a
with him.
preference.
I
It is
agree
a
with
preference
him.
thing.
It's like if I'm walking in with you, I'm not dubbing or entertaining the next man and the guy all up in my ear. No, we're
Mhm.
not doing
Yeah.
that. Like if I want
Especially-
to dance with you, I'm gonna
Yeah.
dance
You
with
think
my
he's gonna be
man.
Time out,
howling
wait.
on the
Right.
low?
Yeah.
He's gonna be
First of
They
all,
howling on
always
the
do.
low.
They be touching the waist and shit like that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And my thing is this: like you're opening,
He warming up for
hold
you.
on, you're
Then he's
opening,
then
you're opening disrespect to
Yeah.
me too, to
Yeah.
me
Yep.
and you.
Yep.
Yeah.
So now if a guy ODs and takes it too
Right, takes
far,
it, yep.
now I gotta step in and
Right.
now handle that.
And he's gonna be like, "Well, your girl was giving me a
Exactly.
dub."
Oh,
Like,
that's your girl, but she was, she
Yeah,
was just throwing it
right.
back on me.
So
Niggas
you
is
don't
like that,
no
though.
club
Exactly.
atmosphere or no atmosphere where
No,
it could be
I didn't
possible
say
things
that.
like
Listen,
that.
I rather like we both go to a lounge or something. A lounge, I feel is better. It's more of a couples
Yeah.
thing. You know, if you want to go to clubs, that's you and your girls. Y'all do that. But couple thing is more of like a lounge, a more relaxed adult environment.
Yeah.
You know, not with like little kids out there doing stupid shit, doing shit for the gram.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
It's always gonna be 50-50 or whatever percentage thing when it comes to this stuff, is because like I said, there is people who feel like I don't give a fuck, you know what I'm saying? She could party or whatever and have a good time. You know, I don't want to say just because he ain't jealous or whatever the case may be, because then somebody who you say that to is gonna be offended, like, I ain't a jealous person, and I still don't want
hate
that
when
to go
people say
down.
that.
I'm
Everyone's
the
jealous.
truth.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm
Everyone's
jealous.
jealous.
I'm a very jealous person.
Everyone's jealous.
Oh, you are?
Yeah.
But why do I don't understand? Like,
Because
I
like,
do understand. It's not that I don't understand. Excuse me. I'm sorry, because you got to be understanding the people's situations.
Yeah.
But if you working on yourself daily, whether if it be a female
Mhm.
working out, your nails done, face looking good, everything looking good, or guys in the gym working out and your shit is intact, what you so jealous for? You know, you got to really look at everything like, yo, if they doing some shit to make you jealous, do you?
Nigga, you could be the most fitness dude and a skinny dude can come take your chick.
Yep.
Go take
That don't mean nothing.
Go take another joint.
Nah, man, come on. Like, I'm not sitting here
It fucks
playing
up
musical
your
chairs.
self-esteem.
Like,
It's not about musical chairs. It's all about just moving on.
Mm.
I mean, I know it's not nothing that you're gonna be able to do in one conversation or
No,
whatever.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? That's
for
why
sure.
people go to therapy or whatever and go to different things that they do. But at
Mhm.
the end of the day, and let me not be on some arrogant talking like I ain't never been hurt or shit don't never happen to me. But I just feel like you keep yourself up, you keep yourself going, you could kind of like lose a little bit of the jealousy because shit gonna come to you.
I feel like it doesn't have anything to do with like how you do it yourself. It's how much you put into your partner.
Do you care if that jealousy turns the girl off or makes her not attracted to you? Do you
I would
care?
hope it. I would hope it wouldn't. I wouldn't like be overbearing with it. I wouldn't just put it out there too much. I would let her know how I feel.
From
And
my
if she can't-
experiences,
if she can't handle
it has turned them off.
If she can't handle how I feel, then then it wasn't meant to be anyway.
Yeah,
I
definitely.
feel like there's proper levels to being jealous. If you're jealous and you're immature with it,
Yeah.
and you're just rah, 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 you know what I'm saying? Like it's
That's
really gonna
annoying
go
now.
through. Yeah,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? But if you're on something like, listen, what you did, you know, I really wasn't vibing with that. Could you work on not doing that again? Because that bothers me. And if that person is really into you and really, you know what I'm saying, like they're gonna change that.
Do you get those same feelings if it's just your shorty?
What do you mean?
Like
I
your
never had a
shorty, like nah. Hey, but I'm just saying, like, do you get that? If it is like, if I'm saying, if you do have a shorty, if it's just your shorty, do you keep your feelings in perspective? Like, oh, I already know, we just having fun, we just kick it or whatever. So I don't give a fuck what he
I
do.
mean, but that's on the grounds of being solid.
So why wouldn't a person think that that's a better situation to be in?
Not everybody's built for that.
Facts.
Like open relationships and
No,
stuff, right?
not even just open relationship, because that sounds crazy. Like that sound like you just inviting people in, but you know what
Nah,
I'm
that's
saying?
like
if-
swinger.
Yeah, more like
Yeah.
swingers.
Open
Listen,
is
it's
more
not
so
for
like-
everybody, but it's for some people.
Yeah, you just gotta. Everybody got their own, you know, lane,
Mhm.
Yeah.
so to speak. But it's not for everybody. Some
Yeah.
people can't handle seeing their man dance with another female. Some
Yeah.
people can't handle seeing a woman dance on another man.
Yeah.
How would you feel though? Your girl, like, you know, you're dancing with another girl, you dubbing and grinding, and you see your girl right there just looking like, how would you feel?
I'm different.
She'd probably be
I would've
looking
been
like-
dancing with y'all.
No, she be looking like, damn, my man got moves.
I would have been dancing on the girl.
She be like, my
The
man
girl
got
would have
them.
been there. You would have been there. I would have been dancing on the girl. All three of us would have been dancing at the same
Yeah,
time.
but not just you leaving you excluded, like sit there and
Yeah, no, I'm not watching.
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I'm
That would
dancing
be
with y'all.
crazy. Exactly. That would be cool.
Like, no, especially if I know we solid. Like, I'm dancing with y'all.
Right?
We having fun.
Would you take her home?
Is you no?
If
I don't share good
you are messing with a
Damn.
man that's cheating, excuse me, you dealing with a dude that's cheating.
Almost.
Would you have you guys ever took anybody back
I've
after catching them cheating?
I've never had a threesome. Although I've wanted to experience one, but it's gotta be with somebody I'm not gonna stay with.
That you're not gonna stay with.
That's my dude. That's why short somebody who's not. I was just watching a movie about this shit. There's some good movies out right now. These low budget movies on Tubi. The nigga who's not the man or the side joint, whether if it's man or female, they always get the most fun.
Yeah, because that's
So
the
why
position
not
you
want to?
play.
But look, with you knowing that as a female, with y'all knowing that, why wouldn't a nigga want to stay in that position?
Of course, he wants to stay in that position, but he don't want to stay in it where he locking you down.
Facts.
It's
Yeah.
very rare that's
The
what
guys
it comes
just doing
to.
it for the fun of
You're
it.
doing it for the fun.
Mhm.
Sometimes,
You know, and everybody got their stages.
you know,
Some
everybody
niggas ain't never done with their
aspires
whole
for a
face.
beautiful relationship, loyal woman, and all of that type of stuff. Who's not messing with anybody? That's beautiful, but also, nice little shorty, your shorty, quote unquote, has always been cool with me, keeping them at arm's distance. You know what I'm saying? It's because there's
Yeah.
no headache.
What you mean?
Like when it's your shorty, like you don't like what we were saying last
She's
time.
not your girl, but she's like
You never,
someone
you
you
never,
deal-
you,
So you
let me say
never
what
you
females
never
do.
leave the dating phase. is
It's
what
not
you're
that
saying.
it's not that I don't want to or
Exclusive.
wouldn't.
we got two girls here now, so you
I
gotta
love
watch
it.
it because
No,
you
I
gotta
want them.
watch it.
Hey, everything is all about schooling. You know what I'm saying? Teach
Yeah.
me if whatever I don't know, whatever. But
Educate this man.
basically, when you get in a relationship with somebody, whatever, you driving in the car, you chilling, shorty like, yeah, damn, my check didn't come through, whatever. I didn't get paid or whatever. As the man, and it's your man, what? Run my card. What? We good. We good because it's ours. But when it's your shorty, when it's your shorty,
Yes,
I can't stand this nigga. I swear. to
but
God.
when it's your shorty,
Man.
you don't talk about that type of shit like helping with bills. You don't talk about that type of stuff. Is because you looking out, you like, oh, where are you going through some shit? You'll be all right. Get through that.
Nah,
But when it's your girl, so
If it's somebody-
yeah, exactly.
if it's somebody you have like feelings towards, you're not gonna leave
Yeah.
them dry like that. It's not gonna happen,
Exactly.
bro.
you don't think
And
so?
Even
she's
if you're
not-
shorty or
she's
not,
gonna feel
somebody you've
comfortable
been
to
dealing
bring
with
up her
from time in and
struggles.
time out, you're gonna help her out a little bit. Even if it's something small, you're still gonna help her out.
Possibly me. We're not just talking about just me. We're talking about different people. You know what I'm saying? We're talking about more than just me. It's a possibility that niggas ain't what we just fucking peace. And then when it is your girl,
Honestly,
so
that
anyway, real fast.
she's stupid because, like, you letting a guy,
I don't want to just say
deal
that
with
too.
you like
I don't want
that.
to just say the bills part because I'm
no,
always
but
gonna
you
bring up
letting
the
a guy
money.
deal with you, and then like he can't even help you out. He's leaving you struggling.
Yep.
Like,
Mhm.
and I'm not saying guys should be like spending money on girls or whatever like that, but I'm just saying like
If she's letting you
stupid.
fuck, you should be able to put out a little bit if she needs help.
help her. You know
But
what I mean?
but if it's and that's cool,
Only
and
if
that's all
she's
fine to
letting you
do.
fuck though.
No, and that's all fine and dandy and shit though. But like I said, when
So
it's your
you pay
wife,
for the pussy is what you're saying.
no, who me?
That's paying for the pussy.
That's what he just said. That you
Nigga,
basically
don't
you
say- I
can.
didn't say that.
You just said that if you are fucking, you can help with a bill here and there. That's paying for the pussy. No, and I just said that a man who's just spanking, he'd be like, when it's your man, he'd be like, oh, boo, you know, I got you a little help you on the bill, and then that's just the money part. But let's talk about like the emotional part. If it's just your shorty and even the man, you don't put that emotions into it, and with not putting those emotions into it. 1 year goes by, 2 years go by, 3 years. You'd be like, damn, we've been together for a minute. But it's too much time of what? Of much fun. You got pictures.
Yeah, but see,
you got dates.
I'm good on that.
Exactly. Girls are not gonna stay there around if you're not.
Nah,
at
it
least,
never works out for that long.
At least like them there for
How long have you been able to
emotionally.
bring? How long have you been able to tag somebody along? That's what it is. Tagging along.
Like an entanglement or something like that.
Tagging them along.
I've had years of that,
And it was a
And
dope
she was
situation,
okay with
right?
She was okay with it.
Fly, dope situation.
She was not
Thank
okay
you.
with it. Yes.
We're gonna get down to the facts.
Sometimes
Right.
females want to take it further than what it intended to be, but I mean, you just keep reminding them where
And they was fine with it, right? And that's why you
yeah.
never had. I
It's
guarantee
not
if you
that
make
they're
it your
fine with
wifey,
it. At
that would have been
at
done in
that
6
point-
months.
At that point, they just feel like, I'm damned if I do, I'm damned if I don't. Because if you get into a situationship, because
Mhm.
that's what that is,
Yeah.
and then shorty wants more and you're not going to be willing to offer her more, she might stay around because you got good pipe and that's why she's still there.
Definitely. But
That's
she's
a
in
fact.
search. But she's in search
And
mode.
she might or might not be, depending on where her feelings are with it. You
Mhm.
know what I'm saying? Because every female's different. But she definitely is hoping that you're going to change your mind, and that's why she's still sticking
Yeah.
around. It's not on some like, oh yeah, I'm just cool with that. Like,
And
yeah,
like I
otherwise
said
she would
last-
have never
like I said
mentioned
on the
wanting to
last
take
show.
it further.
When
And they always trying to change your mind.
Let me
too.
tell you, I
Always
told it on
trying
the
to-
last show. Nigga out and about, that type of man, he out and about, he see you come through after all that bullshit and tagging you along, he see you with another joint, nigga heart drop to his stomach. Nigga be hurt.
Yeah.
That's when it kick
It's
in
true.
like,
That's
damn.
on him.
Now it definitely is,
It
you know what I'm
is.
saying? You gotta
It
let
is.
it burn.
And sometimes
You gotta let it burn.
And it's
Go listen
happened.
to
It's
some
happened
Usher.
with me too. Like where me and Shorty were we were chilling. We had a good vibe. And then she asked for more, and I said no. Not no like that, but like I explained why it can't be. And she had like a little something going on with another person, and I felt away. And
I want to ask you this.
I know I
just 'cause
shouldn't have.
I'm
but-
You
teaching
shouldn't have-
myself.
definitely shouldn't have felt the way.
Nah, you should.
I understand that, but like I didn't portray it to her. I didn't let her know like I just like I'm just telling y'all
You
like
gotta
I
put
felt
out cool.
But I
Pride
see
out of
that's
the way?
I feel
Yeah,
like
pride,
that's,
yes, okay,
that's like
what's
a
up?
That's
problem with
another
a lot of
topic.
people that date, especially in this generation, is that one, everything is too accessible. Like there's some females that don't even need you to take them on a date and they just want to fuck.
Mhm.
And there's some guys that's just like that too. That's what I mean by accessible. But people don't keep it real. And that's a problem. Like, and that's where I find a problem in dating.
sometimes keeping
because
it real goes
I
wrong.
keep it
yeah, keeping it real goes
well,
wrong.
then go wrong and go left.
Right,
You know what I'm
right.
saying? Like
Give 'em the option.
I rather keep it 100 and build on that than I'm thinking it's just me and you, and it's really not just me and you vibing. It's you vibing with other females, and I ask you like, "Yo, is it just me and you?" You're like, "Yeah, it's just me and you." But then later on down the line, it's like you find out there's other females. Like, let's not build on something fake.
Do you think
Regardless
most
if you plan
females?
So
on
wait,
being
okay,
together or not,
Mhm.
just keep it 100. What's wrong with being honest?
I hear you.
It's harder to lie than it is to just
No,
be
definitely.
honest.
Definitely.
So
Do you
I
think
don't
most
understand.
females are? Do you think most females are single because they want to be single? Like every female could get a man if she really wants.
Correct.
Definitely.
You think so?
Yeah.
But I will say that this generation has changed where a lot of people are not just jumping into relationships anymore.
Yeah.
But
So-
do
It's
you,
more
but
like
do you think that's foul?
situationships and staying like that.
I
It's
just
the
feel like
music.
a lot of people I don't know if it's the music. I just feel like it's just everything.
We
that
need some
has
Carl
gone-
Thomas.
Like the
everything
music.
that has
We need some.
gone
We need some
around
Donnell Jones back and
Nah,
some
it's
Carl
not the music.
Thomas.
COVID, the whole pandemic. I feel like a lot of people are woke. A lot of people love themselves more. They value themselves more.
Yeah.
That's true.
So it's, men are finally seeing their value. Women are finally seeing their value. They're loving themselves more. So they're not just gonna be like, oh yeah, I like him, so let's get into a relationship.
Where-
Oh yeah, I
where
like
do you
her. She
think-
looks this way. Let's get into a relationship.
Where do you
They're
think
taking
this
their time.
situationship era came from? In my opinion, I feel like it came
That shit been going on since the beginning of time.
but
Yeah,
but
it
it's
has.
more prominent now. It's more like out in the open now because
Mhm.
of
It started
like-
with Adam and Eve.
no
No,
those
that's
parents
way
that
back.
those parents that that show their kids the ratchet side. Sometimes you got to cover up from your kids. Sometimes you got to keep them blind from those like ratchet things you do. And I feel like a lot of like parents show their kid, like a dad will show his daughter like, oh look, I get a lot of bitches, and show
I don't think
her.
that shit has
Or-
anything to do with the
I-
parents.
No,
Because I was just watching that documentary on
Hold
Biggie
on.
Smalls. His mom was a saint, and he still sold crack.
It Sigmund Freud said it, psychology. It has something to do with your unsubconscious level.
Mhm.
Unsubconsciously, it will come to your conscious level, and it will happen again.
So
Because
it's a
it's
thought
what you
of,
see. So it's in the
yes.
back of your mind, and it may not be happening at that given moment, but somewhere later down the line, it's gonna eventually happen. But if you are open with your children, it can be avoided because everything is conversation.
Mhm.
If
Yeah,
you're open
definitely.
and you say, look, like you may see mommy with this person or whatever, or daddy with this person, but I want you to know that, and just
And you can't be
solidify your
showing your
children,
kids,
you know what I'm
oh
saying?
look,
Like,
it's Karen, it's Jen, it's
yeah,
a
nah,
whole
I'm
bunch
very
of
protective in who I bring around my daughter. I don't, because I do have a 2-year-old. I don't
Mhm.
play with that.
Mhm.
Like it's rare I even post her. You know what I'm saying? I
Mhm.
just, and it's not to hide it. It's just a simple fact that
you want to
that's
protect
not
her.
some. Yeah, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? It's just not something I just be like, here you go.
Mhm.
Like,
What's your nationality?
I'm really mixed. Puerto Rican, Dominican, Colombian, Filipino, and black.
Okay, so there's black in there.
Wow.
Well, damn.
Yeah, I'm a little mutt because I'm a mom and daddy.
No doubt, no doubt.
That's what's up.
But
Yeah, I hear what you're saying, and I absolutely
yeah, nah,
agree.
you shouldn't bring everybody around your kids. Even the nigga that you still think that he might be it. If it ain't it, don't bring him around.
If y'all not married,
till
like
it's
you know what I
it.
mean.
Man, but like I said,
Like-
there's a million people.
I wouldn't
There's
say
a million
married,
moms,
but-
dads, all of these people who do
Soon,
all of that stuff
something.
around their kids, fathers, having multiple baby mothers, excuse me, all of that, bringing people. But I don't think that's still a full excuse because you got parents, like I said, just watching Biggie Smalls documentary or whatever. I don't even have to watch no documentary in real life. People, it be the people with those good lives that grew up to be the most piece of shit. You see that a lot in like the South, in certain areas or whatever. Not deep down South, but like certain areas, good
But
background,
yes,
good
it is-
household. And
it is your background. It is what you see from your
but
parents.
what about those people though? Good
But also,
background.
it's the kids. Because look, you can have two siblings, and they both grow up differently. They both
Mhm.
have different mindsets. You know, it's just what you take in.
Mhm.
You know, it's your own, like you said, it's your own subconscious mind. What you see. Some people see a horrible childhood, and they want to avoid it. Some people see a horrible childhood, and they just wind up having that as a lifestyle.
Mhm.
So it's how you take things.
Mhm.
You know what I mean?
And as far as relationships and stuff, and you said people not wanting to be in relationships more nowadays, I think it's more so females than men. I think females, you know what it is?
mean,
because
There are a lot of
watching too much
females get into
reality
the bag
shows.
more so.
You think so?
There's a lot of females, yeah, that are more dependent.
Yeah.
You know, more
Independent.
independent. Sorry, more
Yes.
independent. You got
Independent.
So how do they, so independent female, strong female, I'm just wondering, how do they go about getting their sexual pleasures, the needs or whatever? They just
You
keep that
already know
little
how they-
shorty?
come on, you know how they do that.
Everybody
You know how
got,
they do that
when you
shit.
get to a certain level,
Toy.
everybody got to have somebody.
I mean, everybody,
Man, y'all not
everybody's
just playing with the
different.
toys.
Everybody's different.
The baby father just keeps the spanking for years.
I mean, not every female that gets to the bag got a baby father. Just saying, but
I'm not saying, I'm not.
That part.
everybody.
I'm asking questions. I'm not
Everybody
speaking
got a
like
different situation.
opinion. I'm asking.
sure the female that's single, has no kids, and is getting to the bag is gonna have a higher standard. What can
Mhm.
you bring to the table that I can't bring to myself?
Mhm.
If I'm already eating lobster and shrimp and a whole, you know what I'm saying? What can you do that's better than that?
So
money
what
ain't
do you-
everything.
Yeah. So
It's
what
not
do you
even
think?
about it being
Money
money.
ain't
It's
everything.
just the fact of, one, people get comfortable.
Yeah.
And then once they get comfortable, it's like when the roller coaster's going downhill.
Mhm.
It's just where do we go from there? There's no comfort. You know what I'm saying? It's got to be up.
Do a lot of females I feel have a type, like, you know what I'm saying? Like they stay in their comfort zone.
Has a type.
Everybody
I don't
should
think
have
everybody
it.
has a type. Now
You're attracted to what you're attracted to.
that's not-
Everybody got a
it's-
type.
but
That's
that's
like
the
when you
No,
see
but
somebody
a
walk
range,
into
a range of a type. So
Nah,
like,
I don't think so.
His is so
it could,
broad
like,
that
you
you know.
could like a
Nah.
skinny girl, you could like
A
you know,
thick girl.
a thick girl. You know,
No,
that's
I don't think that's true.
a
Like, look at that
range.
one girl. I'm gonna keep it real with you. Now, we're talking percentages. Like I said, we're not talking Euro just facts. You dig what I'm saying? I'm always just talking what slight opinions or whatever. But like, for instance, you see some females sometimes that wouldn't possibly be your type, but then you look over, you squinting like, damn, there's something about her that I like. Like, for instance, that
Energy.
Winnie Harlow chick. Like, motherfuckers love that girl, but she has the skin problem. But all millions of guys see past the skin problem.
Right.
They don't say, oh, yo, one day I'm gonna see some skin messed up shorty and say that's my type. I guess they just grow to love her and look at her like differently. So she's nobody's type until they look at her and say, oh yeah, I would mess with her.
Honestly, I feel like that.
it's I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
I feel like it's energies.
Energy.
I feel like that's what radiates from internal to external. Like if you got a good vibe about you, you have good energy. Your outside may not be the best, but because your inside is so great about you, people are gonna be attracted to that. Just that's a natural thing.
But you as a female, where do you let people get in your space to know if you like them on that level? If you already cut him out the deal, you don't even let them get in your space to say, oh, I like this dude for who
It's
he is.
energy for me. Everything is a vibe. Because I've even had people on the podcast like reach out, like, oh, you know, you're attractive female and this and that. And it just kind of like
One ear and out the other.
That's like, because it's so common.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
it's
saying? Like,
basic.
yeah, you can't come at a female that's getting to her shit. You know what I'm saying? On some like, oh yeah, you're attractive. Like, yes, I know, thank you. You know, you don't mean to come right. You don't mean to, but where's the real conversation? Like, you know,
you like to get into all of that intellectual shit.
I mean, of course, you want to talk to somebody who's smart and talking about something.
You like aggression.
He's trying to.
He's flirting again.
I'm not flirting.
Yeah,
This is. I'm not. Think about it. She has her own
Yes
show
and no.
and she has her own following. Niggas want to know what's the deal. Like, yo,
Yes
you're
and
pretty
no.
female. Like pretty female. You dig what I'm saying? Like, we got pause to the max, 2 good looking females, some good looking brothers. Pause to the max. Like I said, don't gotta say that, but we all up this motherfucker single. So we gotta tap into get into the
choice.
Single by choice. But at the end of the day, you know, why you ain't letting nobody in?
Who said I wasn't? I'm dating.
Okay.
Yeah, just with the assumptions.
That's what I'm learning. I didn't know.
Nah, but
because like him, he like we was talking about this nigga running through life with the fucking football stiff arm out. Like, nope. I'm like, damn, you stiff arm them all the way. You don't know who's gonna be the right person if you don't. You know what I'm saying? You gotta let them in a little bit.
It's not about that. It's not like, oh, okay, just give somebody a chance or something like that. It's me. You know, it's not nobody else. It's me. Like, I'm not. You know,
You can't say like me. We be scoring for too long. We hold on to shit for too long.
Wait,
Yeah.
what's your sign?
My sign?
Yeah.
Oh God, here we go.
I
I'm a
thought that's what he
Cancer.
just said. Okay. I thought so. That's what he just said. You're a Cancer too.
Yeah.
That's what I heard. I
We
was
be
just making sure I
scoring for
heard
mad
correct because
long.
I'm a Cancer Leo. I'm a cuss baby. So I know how that be.
You know what I mean? But
Nigga
like,
be
it's,
hurtful years.
you know.
But I
it is.
respect it because men hurt differently. So I respect it. When a man is really ready to tap into that realm and be in a relationship and really give himself to somebody else, when he enters it, you know that it's going to be real. It's
Right.
going to be genuine. It's because he wants it.
Just give
Versus
him
he's still hurt, but he's still out there.
Mhm.
Hurt people.
exactly.
So Steph, you do a lot.
Exactly.
I see you on the page. Like you
And I'm
do.
not trying to hurt
You got a
nobody.
nice team. Y'all do some traveling. Very pretty crew. Nice girls and independence. Y'all do your own thing. So are you just hitting a stiff arm with everybody that come, or if somebody comes and they talking the right stuff, do you feel like getting in a relationship you wouldn't want to is because that will stop all of this fun that you're having? Actually,
No. I am myself, and they'll know that when they come in, like, oh, so what you do? And I'm like, listen, I work 2 jobs, I do this, I do that, and I still like to have fun. Like I'm a social butterfly. I
Mhm.
like to go out. I like to socialize.
you want to
and
add
stuff.
him in it, or still want your space while you're doing this fun?
If there's a conversation like, how do you go out on weekends, or do you do this, do you do that? I'm not about to tell you, oh, come with my friends. No, if we're not exclusively dating, I'm not bringing you around my friends. Like, that's one thing. Like, no guy should meet your friends.
But
right
but a down low shorty, you might be messing with him on the low, but he just ain't coming around the friends though. But you messing with him on the low.
Yeah, that has
Damn,
happened.
that's a beautiful position.
But my thing is this: like, how do you
But
girls go from?
What's her sign?
Libra.
Oh God, here you go.
Oh,
Signs.
yes.
How do you girls go from this, beautiful single life, you're enjoying your life right now, into now bringing a man into it, and being comfortable with adding him into that space?
It depends on where he is at in his life.
In his life,
They'd
right?
be
You know what I'm
happy to
saying?
do
That's
that and show him
important.
off.
It's important where he is in his life.
Because remember, also they don't want to show off someone and then it comes out to be a bust, It turns out to
So
be a
it
bust.
can't just be.
And that's what we was
it
talking
can't-
about earlier. Go ahead, Steph.
No, it can't just be like, oh, I'm talking to him for a month. Oh, let me show him out. No,
Yeah.
it's gotta be like like we said earlier, there's levels. There's gotta be like, I'm vibing with him. It's been 3 months. It's been 6 months. It's about to be a year. All right, cool.
We was
But
talking
if
about
not-
that posting shit on social media, on Facebook, and the love
Nah,
and the
that's a
pictures
dub.
and stuff.
Yeah, that is a.
So
big
how
dub.
do you feel about posting relationship? Not talking about it, say pictures. Do you keep your relationship on the low as far
Like
as
she said,
pictures
she
and stuff?
keeps it
My
private.
relationship gotta be private.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
None of that fly pictures shit. None of that shit.
Nobody gives a fuck.
Exactly. So what are you posting it for? Like, that's what I'm saying.
But then
Everybody's just there for the drama, for the show.
Exactly.
but
Because
it-
when y'all break up,
it
they don't give a
goes-
fuck.
right,
They're
but
gonna
then
be
it
in your
goes hand in
DMs.
hand.
And it all depends too on who your following is. You know what I'm saying? There's those people who got supporters because they're low key haters, and then they got the supporters who's really, you know what I'm saying, there for the ride and to see you up and really wants the best
So you
for
don't.
you.
Sometimes the shit
Those
can
are
be
gonna be the
motivational
people
though.
who. Those are gonna be what?
The fly pics and shit, and seeing people like doing
Well,
their
yeah,
thing.
the couple
The shit could be
goals.
But that's none of
motivational.
my
true.
business to motivate you on relationship.
It's just
My
natural.
thing is, like,
no.
you could post a picture and you could post this and that, but everybody on the inside got something going on. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So you could be like, oh, they cute, I want this and that, but how do you really know you want that if you're not? You know what I'm
You
saying?
don't know what goes
What
on
good is a
behind
diamond
the-
nobody could see?
Say it again.
What good is a diamond nobody could see?
I don't know. I mean,
He said that in the
I
song.
just feel like
right?
I feel like in moderation.
Yeah, I said this
Yeah,
like at
in
one of the first shows. We
moderation.
said, if I'm on vacation, cool.
Yeah.
If it's my birthday, cool. If it's your
Right.
birthday, cool. But I'm not doing the no face, no case, and putting an emoji on your face.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
That's
that
don't
shit
even
is
post
whack.
it. Don't
Yeah,
even
that's
post
I
it.
can't stand that.
That's stupid.
No, that's
That shit is
stupid.
corny.
I even hate
and-
when celebrities do that with their babies. Like, the
Yeah, why?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
this? Why?
It's-
The foot? What? The foot, right?
Just know there's a baby there.
fuck? Yeah, your baby
Yeah, I
cute.
can't stand that either.
Like, what the fuck?
They don't want their kid to get kidnapped and no shit.
No, real talk though. You gotta respect it. Like honestly.
But yeah, you might find somebody. If you find a guy who's just that attracted to you, pretty girls, like I said, that attracted to you and just turned on by you that much that he just constantly just posts, does that become a turn off? Like, nigga, I told you don't keep posting me up on your page. Maybe
I
that's just his vibe.
I mean, if y'all had a conversation about it, he's still doing it. That's
If
a little
you don't have to
corny,
have a conversation like,
because it's
yo,
not that
I love you
serious,
so
but-
much. Excuse me, I like you, or I think you're so sexy that I'm just gonna keep posting you. It's just gonna be
And
something
that's your
naturally.
man?
Yeah,
No,
your
I
man.
had an obsessive boyfriend, and that was creepy. Like,
Oh,
I was
yeah?
just like, yo, stop. Like, for real. Like, he was just.
If
And it wasn't
he didn't
social
show no
media.
signs.
It wasn't
He didn't
social
show no
media.
signs of that before you said, yo, you're gonna be my
No,
boyfriend.
it was like gradually because we were 2.5 years in.
You sure you didn't see no
Yeah.
red flags? And you just
No. And then it was like he had separation anxiety, and I was just like, whoa. Like, it was
he
weird.
needed
I was
to
like,
be up under you.
Niggas be
Yeah.
liking to be around their
I
chick.
went away for college, and
thought it was cute at first,
He
though.
lost it. I'm like,
You thought that was cute at
I'm
first.
I'm good. Like,
This is years ago,
this
or
was college.
college
Yeah.
days.
I have a question for you guys, and
What's up?
I know you have a child. How do y'all feel walking into a girl that y'all feeling and she has a child? Does the stepdaddy title ring a bell right away, or it's kind of like, let me fill it out?
I ain't think. I'm gonna keep it real with you. I'm not thinking about now. A female, she gonna get not all, some
Mm-hmm.
gonna get offended as if like if you don't say ask them about their kids or bring it up, possibly like, oh, how's your kids and this and that. But if I'm talking to somebody, I never mention anything. I don't want to. That's not my kids.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Now, one more thing. As you getting to know the girl, as time goes by, the father might be in jail for years and years to come, or might have got killed.
This
Why
nigga
gotta be in
scenario
jail?
be
Why
so-
you gotta be in jail?
Because now you
So
can be a little bit more lenient with the things you say to the kid because you know you got a parent is
Just
we
go.
supposed to be there for the kids no matter what.
Tell me you
age.
from the ghetto without actually telling me you from the ghetto.
Nigga kicking over forks.
Just,
Like,
man,
nigga, you
yo,
ain't my
you-
fucking kid.
You are something else, bro.
But my dude, you got it depends on mind you. If it's because you don't understand, and you in this situation, nigga don't want you to talk to his kid. Don't talk to my kid. So I'm not gonna talk to your kid without saying that. But like I said, it's levels. He could be dead, he could be in jail, or he could just be like one night stand, never came around. You do gotta holler at that kid a little bit and get closer to that kid, is because you being more so of a
At the end
mature
of the day,
grown
see,
up.
you got it all wrong. It's
Wait.
about wait. It's about her. First of all,
Right.
First
I
and foremost,
agree.
if she invites you to meet her kids, that then you go meet her kids. Whatever is going with the father, then you find out the situation more when you guys get more in tune, more in depth in the relationship. Then you find out the situation. If he's in the kid's life, if he's the actual father, then you back off and you just play. Okay, I'm the kid's friend. That's who you are.
Yes,
You're not
exactly.
their
I
father.
agree.
You're
I
the
agree.
friend of the kid. That's it. But if he's nowhere to be found and he's like a deadbeat, then by all means, you can, if you choose to play that role of
Mhm.
of stepdad, and that's cool.
So you guys don't. Okay, so my question
like that
was:
role
would
should
you guys
never-
walk away or just play it by ear, based on her energy and her vibe?
There's
You're okay
questions
with that?
to answer those questions, and to be able to answer that question definitely is experience and what you have gone through. Is because there's people in this world who have messed with a girl,
Mhm.
been there for the kid many years, and the kid grew up and say, "Fuck you, you're not my dad," and you are fucked up. Like, damn, I
Yeah.
put this is
For years and
experience.
years,
Have you
yeah,
seen
into
it? We've seen
something
in
and-
books, movies, real life. Who you literally did everything, and you know what else? Like my mom told me, it doesn't matter what the kid, especially little girls, they always going to look for their real father. They'll hunt their real father down their self.
Correct.
So at the end of the day, and then once they do hunt the father down and build a relationship, they go back to the stepdad. Fuck you, you're not my dad.
Now you can't just put one situation and say
Right.
that's
I'm
how
not
gonna
talking
be.
about one situation. We're just breaking down scenarios.
And
Listen,
yeah,
no,
That's
listen.
all.
You won't walk away from the situation, even though she has a kid.
No,
So-
not at all. No. Who am I to say?
Okay.
No.
I'm gonna answer that from both perspectives.
Go ahead.
Mhm.
So for me, I don't want nobody playing stepdaddy. Like, you are the friend.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? My daughter has a father, whether he's there or not. That's that.
Okay.
Now, if we're talking about being together, where we're engaged, then that's a different story. You still the friend, but you could kind of have some say as far as like, let's do the movies or let's go to the zoo. You know what I'm saying? And it's the three of us.
Mm.
Especially if there's that respect. Like, everybody's situation is different. So like, if you really got a good co-parenting situation, that I would say in that sense, that's when the
Oh, yeah,
guy
no doubt.
would meet your, you know what I'm saying, your kid's father, and then
Mhm.
as long as they cool, you know what I'm saying, then all right, we could respect that. You know, you respect their relationship, you respect my relationship. There's a boundary, whatever the case may be. But and then on the other side, I personally do not like to date men who have kids. And I say that because it's different for the most part when it's a male being the kid's father versus it being the baby mom. If
What if
you're
you got no
dating a
drama
guy, that's what I was getting to. If you're
Mhm.
dating a guy and he has a kid and they really do have a genuine just co-parenting relationship, then that's different. You know what I'm saying? Okay, we could kind of, work on something. But if you're dating somebody and he's always complaining about his BM and this and that, it's like, I don't want no parts in that, because that already shows that you can't handle what you already had previously going on before me. That's
So to be
drama
able to
coming
get you,
my
you have to
way.
lie.
But what if the
To be able to get you, you have to start off with a lie.
No, why would you lie?
Because by-
Just find
I'ma tell
somebody
you
who
why.
really
I'ma
wants
tell
to be
you
able
why.
to deal with that.
I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna
See,
tell you
for
why.
me, it's because like
Because if
certain-
you don't want nobody with kids, and you know that, and that's that's
the
how you
only
feel.
reason why
Nigga
I
won't
say
have to
that
tell
I
the truth off
don't-
the rip. You have to come back like after you spank it out good, and she's for you. Like, I gotta be honest with you. Now you got it. You spanked it out good, so now she might give you a little leeway when you tell the truth.
Guys, please don't.
No.
This guy's a fool.
Scratching my
If
head.
I'm asking, if
Because she
I'm-
said she don't want nobody. I'm sorry, Steph. I'm sorry.
No, you
She
good.
says she don't want nobody with kids, and she knows this. it's not like because I'm gonna talk more about that in a second too. But she's saying that she don't want nobody with kids, and she knows don't want nobody with kids. So off the rip, you had not even, you didn't get to the dinner point yet. You out on the street, and she looking like, wow, he looking all right, what's good? And she like, you got kids? He like, yeah, I got 3. You done. Off the rip, you done.
I mean, but so what though?
But wait, he's supposed to be okay with you having kids though?
I have a child. I don't have kids.
Oh, so you said a kid though.
But the guy's supposed to be okay with you having a child?
He doesn't have to be okay with that.
That's mad funny right there.
He does not have to be okay with that.
It's the same shit.
There's a somebody for a you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know
Somebody for everybody.
Yeah,
right.
So
if me having a child and you have a problem with that for whatever reason, whether I explain the situation or not, then go to somebody else. You know what I'm saying? We're not obligated.
For ladies
to
out there and all of our listeners, this is one reason for the lies that you guys say. Why do we lie?
There's no reason to lie.
No,
I want the drawers. I want the drawers. So I'm not trying to tell about these kids until after I get the drawers.
So apparently, because this is how I take
it real,
he's not done with his whole face.
Even if I even if I don't feel this way, I'm just talking about.
So you keep it a buck from the jump. That there's some females that they don't even want you to play that role. They don't even want you to meet. They want the dick too. Keep it a buck. Because if genuinely in my head already, I'm like, yeah, I just want to fuck this nigga. And you want some like, I'm trying to take you out and give you, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, trying to front,
you front and it's like, oh, he's doing too much. You know what I'm saying? Versus you just being like, listen, I really don't want nothing serious, but I do want somebody that I could kick it on that type of level with. Fuck with. And she might just be like, all right, that's exactly what I'm looking for too, because I'm not trying to, you know what I'm saying, build on nothing.
So you're saying you don't mind him having a kid. You don't mind him having a kid.
My preference is I'd rather date somebody who doesn't.
Do you feel like that takes time away from you and attention?
Not saying that I wouldn't. If it's somebody, like I said, who has a co-parenting relationship and there's no drama there, then I would consider it. Because females can be very trifling and very petty, the same way a male can.
Absolutely.
But it's something that I don't want to deal with. Like at this point in my life, I don't have room for drama. All of that can go that way.
It's true, and I know you know what you're talking about, because I'm definitely someone who goes through drama, so I know. Like, I understand.
I'm good on it. Like, I don't need you to I need you to be my peace, not my stress.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? I don't need your situation that you got going on to stress me the fuck out.
And it doesn't mean she's an asshole or anything, or why you don't want to be with me. It just, that's her preference. She don't need to deal with struggle. I get it.
So you saying you go through it, or you having problems or whatever the case may be. Do you think that that's good to talk about it in a date, or talk about it when you get around another female? Or do you think that, or even bring it up, out loud on the do you think that it's good to just be real? Like you talking to a shorty, like, yeah, I'm gonna let you know I am going through a little baby mama drama. Don't you think revealing that the first day or the first week is a red flag to get you kicked to the curb?
If I ask you, do you have kids? Yes. How is your relationship with your baby mom? That's it. You tell me straightforward. Yeah, we co-parent good, or there's something going on. And from there, we keep going.
So, but 7 times out of 10, she ain't fucking with that.
Then that's your business.
That's on her.
So
some females would be fit, but
definitely
lying is not the key, bro.
Yeah.
No, I'm just because I'm just wondering, like, you don't want to bring.
Now you got 2 girls on your back.
For me, it's like don't bring your baby mama drama to me. Like, leave me out of it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, handle your business, do what you gotta do. You want to spend time with your kid, whatever. Cool.
How does people with no kids feel about dating people with kids? And
yeah, but like also when you get to that certain age, like let's say you're in your 30s now, you guys understand that it's gonna be
it's gonna happen.
You're gonna deal with people with kids. So
that's true.
So come on now.
And do you think that the only reason why is it just because of the drama, the baby mama drama? Don't want to date nobody with kids.
Somebody say, if I'm at your house and the little man's acting out, stepdaddy role gonna come out.
See, that's the problem. That's where the shit. That's where the problem is. No. You got to spank the kid now. Now you
that's crossing boundaries. That's crossing boundaries.
I have a dog.
That's what I always said I wanted, and that same year I got pregnant.
But look, like I was about to say though, real fast.
I will never forget that day. I think I was leaving to like go to Atlantic City, actually, I was leaving to go to Atlantic City that night, and my grandmother was like, "When are you gonna make me a grandmother?" And I was like, "Grandma, I'm gonna have dogs.
Right.
We're not having no babies."
And then you came
So
back.
they
pregnant.
actually
And then
have a
3 months
baby.
later, a fucking test.
Atlantic
I'm like,
City.
what the hell? Like, why? What the
So
fuck?
do you think that takes away? Do you think that takes away from? Is it just the baby mama drama, or also that you need his full attention and kind of him having kids takes away a little bit from possible presents
First
and
of all,
possible
I will
things?
say in this day and age, and especially with the pandemic and everything, if you need somebody's 100% full attention, you got a problem.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, where's your
Because
work? Where's your job?
right,
Where's your gym
bag?
time?
You know what
Where's
I'm
your
saying? Like, where's
peace
yeah,
on
like
your
I
own?
just being attached by the hip every day is not. I'm good. Like that's too
Agreed.
much.
So what
I
do you
feel like-
think?
And everything takes experience too, because I feel like everybody goes through certain things
Mhm.
that allows you to be like, okay, I like that or I didn't like that. And this situation taught me this situation. You know what I'm saying? So for me, that whole being attached to me every day shit, I'm good. We could talk every day, text, you know what I'm saying?
Does your
but
attraction for a person and your attraction for a guy bend the rules sometimes?
as far as
Yeah. Right. What do you
As
mean?
far as like, all right, he might have kids, but he just look good. Like, damn, he look good. I give
but
him a
that
little.
goes along with intention.
Mhm.
Yeah. I
Like
agree
if
with
your
that.
intention is just based upon his looks, and that's you know what I'm saying, it's a whole
So
different
you gonna get what
realm.
you get.
Versus it's like, all right, he looks good, but where's the substance to him?
Right.
Mhm.
I'm big on personality. So if
Yes.
you're a douchebag, you could take that somewhere else. Cause me, I'm giving. Like I'm very like.
We was talking about toxic shit in the car, toxic females and stuff. I wanted to ask, what are some?
Hold on, we got a caller.
Mm-mm.
Hold on.
They about to get at me. Everybody want to get at me all the time.
Hello,
Facts.
who is this?
It's Rico. What's going on?
What's going on,
Rico,
Rico?
Hi.
I'm chilling. Yeah, the topic about stepfathers and all that.
Yeah.
Now, I mean, you can't have the kids around when we linking if you don't want us to have a bond with your kids.
exactly.
But that don't mean hit them when
Nah,
they acting
don't
up.
hit them and all that. I'm just saying like you can't, because as you go along having sex and all that, and then you chilling there, the kids are there every day, you're gonna get attached to them if you want to or not.
Females be doing that to make the guy jealous on purpose sometimes, to make the baby father jealous. Like I'm showing you that I could put. That's why you be seeing those
Are you
stepfather
a June
season.
Cancer?
He's definitely not a cancer like me though.
What stepdaddy season?
You're
When's your
a
birthday?
Virgo, but at the end of the day, it's
No,
like,
not you. Sorry.
Go ahead.
yeah,
Go ahead,
I'm
Cola.
saying at the end of the day, it's like you just, know what I mean, then when y'all say y'all don't want fathers that got kids, know what I mean, it's like that's a little crazy, because we not that to me, I feel like that's awkward. Like, if I have kids, you should understand that if you got kids, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Are you a September Virgo?
Oh my god.
Virgos are toxic, so I don't know.
I don't know.
Is he
I
from?
haven't had a
My
toxic
shorty
Virgo.
always saying that now, people. We always,
We were just about to say, what are
Yeah,
some
it might be
toxic
true
things
then.
that men can do? What are
You
toxic?
see?
us Virgos come with cooking and Medicaid, so we all right.
Yo, thanks
All
for
right,
calling,
thanks
bro.
for calling
Thank
in,
you.
man. Thanks.
You ready?
All right.
But what are some toxic things that men will be doing though?
Lying.
Lying.
Lying, yeah.
So women
Wasting
are
my
toxic too.
time.
Women could be toxic too.
Of course.
Extremely.
Both
Yeah,
sexes
yeah.
can. It's not.
Yeah, both of them for sure.
Because
Yeah.
women could lie.
I don't do lying.
Females,
I'm
I like
good. I'm
men
straight
be
up.
liking females know how to
I
go out
am.
here and
Even
get the
during my
bag.
dating phase, I let you know I'm not just dating you. I'm dating other people, and I find out if you have a
See,
problem.
I have a problem with that. Because like if we talking,
okay,
like
go
I
ahead.
feel like we talking. Like all right, so you mean
Exclusively dating.
you
is
mean
not
on the
the same
stage,
as
like, where we're
talking.
kissing?
No, it's not.
Are we
Definitely
kissing?
not. I'm sorry.
Are we kissing?
It depends.
So if we're kissing, you gonna be seeing somebody else?
This shit is like, my dude, this shit is like for the Love and Ray
I
J.
wanna know. I
It's
wanna
like for the
know.
Love and Ray J
No,
show.
no, it ain't like that. 'cause
We
that's
all
some-
in that
that's some
type of
funny-
show when you
So if-
single.
Are we kissing and you kissing somebody else?
It depends.
I Love New York show. They picking and choosing till they get
Wait,
down to the
so when you
bottom
talking to other
line.
females, you fucking that pussy and you fucking the other one.
Niggas trying to
No.
fuck everyone.
No.
What does that mean?
What do you mean? What does that mean?
What do you
You trying to fuck
wait.
niggas talking to 5 females.
Yeah.
He's trying to fuck 5 females. Niggas talking to 5 females. He's trying to pursue
No, I'm
all
not-
5.
That's what I'm
Poom
saying.
time.
I
That's what
just
I'm
read the
saying.
licky part. Nah, there's levels to things.
Nah, if we're kissing,
all right, listen.
you should not be kissing nobody else.
First,
That's
obviously, when you meet somebody, it's off of attraction, right?
Right.
Whether it's the energy you're attracted to,
Yes,
or it's the physical appearance. You become friends. You start talking. Y'all exchange numbers. You might go out on a date, right? That does not mean you're dating yet. Okay, dating takes the conversation to say, okay, we're dating. Whether you're just dating, but you still have your options open, or you're dating exclusively, where it's just, I'm not talking to nobody else. You're not talking to nobody else, and we're focusing on you and I possibly being together and see where it could go.
I understand
The
all
next
these levels.
step to that is being in a relationship.
but I don't like the going with the flow because that takes
Going with the flow is a situationship.
Exactly. That'll be
That's
one
different.
conversation, and then it'll go just
No. So
No,
if we
flow is
came
a
to the exception
situationship.
that we're both just fucking, that's a whole different story. But if we're
That's just friends with benefits.
or
Yeah.
if we're courting and like we're trying to see where this could go. Before we spoke about it, we didn't discuss where it's gonna be. It's just a situationship. We just fucking, and that's what it is. But if we talk and like we're kissing and stuff, you shouldn't be kissing nobody else.
Kissing is serious to you, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
Come on now.
My dude.
So kissing is like having sex for you?
No, I didn't say all that, but
I'm asking. No, I'm not saying you did.
No, it's not like having sex, but I'm saying like if we're in that
it's a
stage,
starter.
you know what I mean? If we're in that stage where we're kissing, it's getting a little serious.
So then
Nah,
that
I
means
feel
that you
like
had
it's
that
different
conversation, right?
Huh?
You have that conversation with the female.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have
We
to.
heard, yeah, of course. That's
because
off jump. That's off
No,
rip.
because you're
So
thinking,
wait, come on. So what's the first date conversation like?
I'm sorry.
Do you have kids? That's the first conversation.
If she's the difference is she's gonna be messing with different men.
Everybody's different. Like I don't know. I feel like for me, it's just getting to know the person.
Getting to know them.
Saying?
What are
Getting
the basic
to know
questions?
You,
what are
is it?
What do you do
What
for
do
work?
you do for work?
Mhm.
What do you like to do
why
on
does
your
money
downtime? Because I'm sorry, but nobody wants a broken.
That's true. That's true.
I'm trying to be
not
affectionate.
taking
It's
care of
fucking
nobody's
true.
son. I'm sorry.
Push the
Okay,
button right
I'm
there.
not your mama.
Push the button. I'm trying to look, my dude. If you
Yeah, no, I'm not your mama.
when
know
you
what I'm
say that
saying?
you're
I'm
dating
not-
these 5 people, I said 5, but you said multiple. You'll tell a guy, you'll be honest, like yo, I am dating, just to let you know.
I am honest.
The difference between the guys and the females is that, like I said, if we talking to or we trying to talk to 5 or 10 or whatever females, we may not be accomplishing it, but we trying to sleep with all of them.
Men don't know
the
how to
females
handle
are
it.
trying to. One is doing the dates, paying for the dates. One is painting the walls. One is this. One is tapping the drawers. So a nigga to get himself out the friend zone, you got to be aggressive with her off the rip. No rape stuff, no aggression to make her. You got to like step up to the plate to let yourself know what level you on. If you sit back and allow yourself to be one of the 5 or the 4 clowns out of the 5, you trying to be the one tapping it and let all the rest of them go for the table scraps.
He is really
Granted.
not done with his
I'm
whole
telling
face.
you.
Right.
That's what I'm getting.
I'm done with the whole thing.
You're not
I'm
done
just-
with your
She
whole
said you not.
face.
She said you not.
She might be
You're not
analyzing
It's not even that.
correctly.
It's not even
But
that
I don't
whole
got
face.
no hoes.
Just as a whole like
No, listen.
you're the epitome of toxic niggas,
My
though.
dude, all the you know what it is? Real talk, just been through a lot. And you know, that's why I
Nah,
like
I
doing
mean,
shit like
listen.
this. It's because if I'm gonna come up here on this show or whatever, and we talking about stuff like this, I'm not always right. I'm not gonna say it's just opinion sometimes,
Nah,
but I'm
that's
gonna
true.
speak from experience as well. When I'm talking about certain things that I'm talking about, I'm gonna say it from experience. And like I said, I'm trying to fuck 5 out of 10. I may not accomplish that, but the female, one of them is tapping them drawers while you paying all of the bills.
So let me
while
ask you something, Just. You don't mind hurting their feelings, like you saying that okay, you're gonna lie to them initially just to get the draws.
No, I'm not saying that I will lie to them at all.
He just said that.
That's not what I said, Steph. I never said that I will lie to them. I never said that I will lie to them.
Can we
I
get a
said off what
rewind?
she said. Because I know what I said. It's because what she said will make you lie to them. Not I'm going into it lying.
Nothing
Either
I say
wa-
should make you lie to
Yes,
me. You know what
yes,
I'm saying?
The line's been going on since the beginning of time.
Personality.
Yo.
is
The
valid
line's
or
been
not,
going on
like,
since
So
the
you-
beginning.
why you do it, and now you got this girl who thinks that y'all have potential to be together or whatever, and you lied to get her, and now you broke her heart. You know, you made her go crazy. So how do you feel about that? About doing it?
I'm whatever I lied about to get it. As far as
You
art,
don't believe in karma?
whatever I lied about to get it later on, trust me, she don't know me. You gotta get to know me. I know more about karma than anybody.
So what?
But I'm gonna say the truth. Like, you know, I'm like.
But you already broke her heart. All right, go ahead.
But
You gotta do what you gotta do to get it back.
Trust by lying
she
from
don't
the
get it-
get.
You gotta wait. What? Wait, hold on. Let him.
No, but
Because you want to know
okay,
what
go ahead.
you try to beg. I'm sorry, you know, I didn't know it would go anywhere.
No,
blah blah
no,
blah.
there's that
So I said
second
whatever.
chance
You know what I'm saying?
There's that
You
second chance.
apologize.
You're scaring
No.
people, man. Come on,
It
dog.
is what it is.
No, there's that
Like I
second
said,
chance
do that.
thing.
Listen,
And we
this is
come
not
on,
all
and we
men.
all come up here. Let me tell you
It's
something.
not.
No.
And we
don't-
all come up here and we all think the same and have the same perspective.
No,
it's
it's
whack.
true.
Of
It's
course.
true.
Let me be
Of
me.
course.
I feel that way, and
Nah,
that's is what it
definitely
is.
be
You dig what
and
I'm
if
saying?
That's you.
And
There's
I-
a female out there that's gonna accept that.
Nah, but that's not. I'm not fully just
what
saying how I
what
am.
will
I'm talking
say
about.
is
I'm,
that people should conduct themselves and how they want things to be done to them.
You see, y'all not
Karma-
getting that, huh?
Karma.
All of that, not dating the men with kids and all of that, dating
I
somebody with type
never
of
said
stuff.
That's
like
her
that I
preference.
wouldn't date a man.
But even
with
if she
That's
kids.
doesn't
corny
want
to me
to,
too.
My thing. All right. See, you don't know a background of what
Mhm.
I've been through, which is
Mhm.
why
Facts,
I won't
facts.
accept that.
Right.
I've been in a situation where I'm still intimate with a certain person, and that certain person's going outside or going to the car and having a whole conversation with somebody else they're already being intimate with, and I don't know that.
Mhm.
Maybe it's something you did.
It could have been something that
But
I
that's-
did. I'm
Let's
not
get down
saying
to
that
the
I'm
nitty-gritty.
perfect. What I'm saying is it's something that I don't want to deal with.
Right.
Mhm.
And
So
you don't have
fix
to.
what,
You don't
fix
have
what's
to.
making him do it.
Nah, some people when they're gone,
I
they're
can't
just
tell you what the
gone.
fix is. You
just-
might not know what to do, but like I said, honestly,
But everything takes a
independent
conversation
females
too.
and
So
tough females
if
like
you're
yourself
in a
be
relationship
stuck
with
in their
somebody, or
ways.
you're in a situationship with somebody, and whatever they're doing is bothering you, if you're not communicating that to the person you're dealing with, but you're communicating it to the person that you're dealing with after that person or during that person, how would they know to fix anything if you're
Let's
not
try
saying
it.
it to
It's
me?
true.
Instead, you're talking to the next shorty, you're talking to the next nigga, like, yo, I can't stand
Mhm.
but yet
Or
this
even
person you're
family,
dealing
friends.
with doesn't even know that you can't even stand this particular thing because they're not trying to
not
work
that-
on it
but
with
what-
you.
Nah,
Some people
don't- ain't
build
never
off
wrong.
of toxic shit because some females are attracted to drama.
Mhm.
So if you present drama to another female, she's gonna be so ready for that. She's gonna be so into being on your team because she feel like she's winning something.
Which is
Mhm.
why it goes back to being side chicks and side niggas. They're okay with that.
yes,
Mhm.
there are some people that are
And,
okay with
you
that.
know,
They even know, like, oh yeah,
You got a
she,
bitch,
you
yeah.
got a
Mhm,
man, or
mhm.
you got a husband, or
Good.
you,
So now
you
you
know
not
what I'm
gonna
saying,
bother
or,
me.
or you got a wife. I
Yep.
don't want no ties, but I want them drawers,
Yep.
and that's what you're gonna give
Yep.
me because your man's not doing it or your woman's not doing it. So I'm good with that. I don't want what's gonna come with that. I just want the sex part.
Yep.
And there's some people that are okay with that. Personally, I am not. I'm good on it. That's
Mhm.
karma. I'm
Mhm.
good. I keep my energies clean.
Right.
Mhm.
Right.
I mean, like we
And
was talking about that earlier.
That comes
You-
from experience.
Mhm.
Because some people can do something 10 times the same way and still be okay with that. And they see no wrong with that. Some people can do something 10 times and each time did it differently or have learned from it to avoid doing it again, especially if it was something that was bad.
Mhm.
Not everybody
Facts.
grows with situations.
Mm-hmm. That's a fact.
Nah, definitely.
And I definitely have grown from situations. So I don't regret not one ex that I've had because it's made me who I am.
That's a oof.
But
That's
but,
good.
but the
That's good.
females, you know, it's so like
I
I
appreciate
said,
them all because each one of them taught me something.
females.
I've had the good guy.
they
And
did
what
like-
happened with that?
He cheated in the end. I walked in on him having sex with somebody else.
Damn.
Oh,
My
my
shit
heart.
was-
My heart.
Is it at
Funny
his
but
crib?
not funny.
My
Or-
heart. I would have
It was
chopped his
at-
dick off.
I mean, we lived together at that point.
Damn, is
You were the
he-
one
is he
crazy right
stupid?
there.
Is he what?
Is he crazy?
He regrets it still to this day.
Time out. So
Wait, were y'all in a bad stage?
were you supposed to be at work or something?
We was I coming from work? I think I was. We were at a point where we were together for I think at that point like 7.5 years.
Wow.
And we had engagement rings picked out. And I was just like, I need out of this because we didn't live just like us, me and him. It was me, him, his mom, and like his
Yeah,
sister.
it's
Oh, so it's at his
So
family
it was
house.
like two queens being in the same house. You know,
Oh, you
at
didn't get along
times.
with his mom.
I did at times, but then I didn't at times because she's a Sag. So I don't know if you really
If
pay
you
attention
come
to the
up with more
signs.
zodiac
I mean, because
We
it's
got Miss
a
Cleo over here.
general thing. But if you really pay attention to it, a lot of you know what I'm saying. People are true to their sign and
Yeah.
what they say.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying. The scientific facts are there for a reason. But you know, we had our moments where we did get along, and then we had our moments where we didn't. But I just felt like
a regular
if we're
couple.
gonna move to the next phase, we need to be up and out of here. And we got accepted for an apartment, and he was like, got cold feet. Like, I don't know.
How old were you
My
guys?
mom, 20. Oh shit, I got with him when I was like 20, 21, I think.
And
We were
this started
together. So
happening.
it's like we were probably by then I was probably like 26. And
Okay.
he's about a year or two
5
younger than
years?
me.
Do you think
Y'all
that
was
like
together 5 years before you got your own crib?
No,
No,
he never got the crib. He declined moving. And I was like, well, listen, just sign everything or whatever, be on both of our names. But when you're ready,
you can come?
come.
See, when
But
she
then,
you
told-
And he
think-
was
but then
too
you see
worried
it as a
about it
red
bringing
flag?
like
That was
I
definitely a red
did,
flag, but she was young.
that was really my best friend. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Aside from it being a relationship, that was really, we had a really good friendship. Like laughing, traveling together, doing stuff
See,
together.
when she
like,
tells stories like this, and you break all of this stuff down, which is probably one of a million stories, now you can understand why a female becomes so money driven, so independent, so
Right,
stiff
right.
on. But at the end of the day, a lot of men or whoever want submissive. You dig? He want
but
to
you
make.
gotta earn that though.
I mean,
I have
definitely.
no problem being submissive.
All right,
but
so that's
you
good
have
to know.
earn
That's
Okay,
good
that.
to
let me
know.
ask you females a question. Why is it that men have to earn respect in a relationship? Like we have to earn
You know,
things.
Because y'all have a stigma that you guys are dickheads.
I don't know, it's different for me.
That
I
can't
give everybody
be-
respect and trust. It's like giving you a full plate and then say whether you gonna eat it and replenish it or you gonna eat it and then give me the plate back and be like, put something else on it.
I got you, but yeah. So I can understand
That's
that.
you know what I'm saying? That's how I see it.
But you shouldn't like. So like and with me, my
Mhm.
past relationship, didn't go so good,
Mhm.
and I'm not gonna treat the next girl bad because of what happened with my
No,
previous relationship,
no.
or make her jump through hoops because,
But I feel like anybody that's gonna make you or base their past on what their present or future may be hasn't healed yet.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly why
You
it's been
haven't
years for me.
dealt with your situation full on for you to be fully healed to where, okay, if you do see the red flags, you can say, okay, this is not for me respectfully,
Mhm.
and just move on to the
Some
next
people are
in a
done it forever.
situation.
There ain't no healing.
No, there's healing. You really got to deal with you. You know what I'm saying? And you got to know
Time frame is
what
quite
makes you
different.
happy, what makes you sad,
Mhm.
what you know what I'm saying. You gotta learn to love you, and that's what really helps to heal.
Like hitting the gym, working out, trying to do things to get your own mind and your own self correct.
You got to be your own peace.
Mhm.
You can't expect somebody else to be your peace if you're not your own peace.
Yeah.
That's true.
Mhm.
Yeah, because that's crazy how people look for happiness in relationships.
Yeah, like I don't need
That
you
can't
to,
be your end
I
all
don't
be all.
yeah, I don't need you to make me happy. I'm happy by myself. You know what I'm saying? So if you come into my space
gotta
and
add
just
to it.
add to that,
Mhm.
and that's why I said the analogy of the plate. If I give you a full plate and you eat from it and you replenish it on your own and say, here, baby, eat too, then I know what I'm working with. You're a team player.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You're here to add, not just take away.
How many
So
dates
I'm
do you
down
think?
for that.
Now,
How many-
how do you think that can go? Be prolonged? How what's the longevity on that? Like, how can we both make it everlasting? You know what I mean? Because love is supposed to be forever, but do we see forever love?
But I feel like I don't know, it's just me, but I feel like when your man is really your best friend, it's an unconditional love. It's a love that's almost just there naturally.
Mhm.
Like
Because you genuinely love spending time with each other. You're kicking it. You could do anything. You can go to movies.
right.
You could bring them around your other friends, whatever. And
I don't see that. I don't see that to
Like
get
your
to that
partner
point
is
to
just
be.
comf-
I don't see that to get to that point to be where the attraction or the whatever is one sided. You dig what I'm
It
saying?
has to be two-sided.
Yeah, most definitely.
Yeah.
If you see a female that you like and you think is attractive, and you, like I said last time, like you're looking at her like, damn, I really will treat this girl good. She's beautiful. I fuck with this girl. And you go to holler at her, but she don't see you to be the same, or she don't fuck with you on that same level. That's done. Until you find somebody, a person finds somebody where they bring it to them like that, and they both feeling the same, then I don't think that you could get to that point of the unconditional shit. Is because I think that one sided is forced. Like if a female, she's looking at one side person, oh, I like this dude, braids or some shit or whatever the case, dreads or whatever the case may be. That's her style. So if you just fucking with him because that's your style of individual, but then 1-2 years go by, you'd be like, "Oh, we done." That's because you went off for physical attraction and not, you know what I'm saying, both ways. Maybe you was just more so. That's more so your type.
Yeah, but
You
also
his,
you
you
also-
his type because you pussy.
attracted. Like you definitely want to be attracted to your partner.
Yeah.
and
but-
then you build off of
But
that.
you built off of that by personality. Like
Mhm.
personality is key. You
If
know
your
what I'm saying?
personality sucks, it doesn't matter how beautiful you are.
Right.
It's gonna be because
That's
even the most beautiful
right.
girls get cheated on.
Yeah.
I seen a post say
Vice
like
versa,
somebody said like you know that there's still love out here. You know that love is real because of the way that they love, the way that I love.
Yeah.
If you know that you have love in your heart, or you could love, then maybe it's somebody else who feels the same way.
Let me ask you: Have you ever cheated on a?
I've never cheated.
You've never
I
cheated.
wish I have though.
Oh yeah.
Why would you say that though?
How many dates would you have to go on?
Why I say I wish I
Yeah.
have? One, because of where I'm at now, I would have had the experience of how it feels to be on that, not being the person that's cheated on, but be the cheater.
That's not
Just for experience. But
The next man is doomed then.
you know, it's just like
right.
I was loyal to the wrong person for a hot minute.
But that's
Like,
good.
even
You're
when
still a loyal
all the
person.
signs were there to be like, and even when the friends was like, "Yo, it's just like he low key, he's doing him like this."
His own
really-
friends,
Yeah, his own friends.
corny niggas.
His own friends was like this. just do you. You know what I'm saying? It's
But your friends
know
didn't
what it
pick up
is?
on it.
I never really broke because my friends don't really. Well, in that situation, my friends didn't like. They was
They
like,
was
"Yeah,
in
nah,
part.
he's not for you." So
So everybody knew but you.
yeah. It's not that I didn't
She's like,
know. Is
Love blind to it.
I wasn't even love blind. I was denying it 100%.
Okay.
And
Because
a lot of times
I
happens.
didn't want to let go of an idea
the
that
good
I
sex.
had. And it wasn't even just a
No,
good
I
sex.
know what
It
you
was
mean.
the
Show me.
idea of the
He's
situation.
so
Stand up.
stupid, man.
Of the idea of the situation working.
Okay. Oh yeah,
got
yeah.
you.
Like wondering what, like it's like a steak, like a carrot or some dangling over the,
Wait, what?
like a gray, the carrot dangling
Like,
over
wait,
the greyhound's head, running for the
Yo.
carrot, but you never really gonna catch it, like a greyhound. You ever see that? They put like a little, or like a
what would've been
rabbit.
you know the commercial with, "Oh, you gotta be quicker than that."
Yeah,
Yeah.
With the dollar, that would have been better. I don't know with the carrot.
yeah,
You
yeah.
got
Oh,
me
you know,
with it.
yeah.
I was
right,
like,
yeah.
wait,
So
what?
just say the dollar,
Same
the
shit,
$100 bill dangling,
Same
and
shit.
you couldn't catch it.
You know, it's always about money with her. You know, this third shit.
Nah, it's
Nah.
really not. I mean, I've dated guys who didn't have nothing, and
Mm.
I've put them on. But the problem is I'm not building nobody for the next person,
Yeah, facts.
and that comes from experience, and that's why I require whoever I'm dating to already have their own.
Facts. I agree.
I gotta know that you get into your own bag.
Right.
I
So
don't
if you-
need you to be pocket watching.
So
me.
look, if you living by yourself or with somebody, right, and your new man is living somewhere, right, and then you move into his crib, are you naturally come in?
I don't
to
move
say we're
into
gonna split
nobody's
this-
crib, so I can't answer this question. I
So
got my
when
own
when
shit.
y'all get your own crib, so when he moves into your crib,
He's not moving into my
all right.
crib.
So when y'all get your own crib together, so y'all say, all right, we together now. Y'all move into your crib together.
Well, yo, she's like, see, and this is no.
Hey, you see, I took it to every angle.
This goes
Every
to,
angle she cut off, I had
Hold on.
another one.
This goes to what we talked about last week. When you get older, your qualifications become more like precise. Like, you know,
Yeah.
she knows
sure.
exactly what she wants.
Yeah.
You know, she
Mhm.
knows exactly what she's not going to deal with. She knows exactly what she wants
And that's
to
like
get her where
experience.
she is. And that's from experience. That's a fact. And the same thing with us too.
Mhm.
Like we know, what type of girls not to deal with. You know what we
Have
don't
you
want
ever
to.
lived with your significant other?
Never.
Have you?
I was in a relationship, and it kind of happened. He kind of like started staying a couple of nights, and then
Leaving
started,
his shit there?
yeah, and then it started, and
And
then it
just moved
started
in.
being,
I
But
hate
that
when
was
niggas
your
do
crib
that.
though.
yeah, it was my crib. But then I told you guys that he wasn't paying up for either bills or even half the rent. So I was just like,
Oh,
you gotta
nah.
you gotta get the fuck
Yeah, I've
out.
been in that situation.
What
too.
will allow you to let that go on? Good sex?
You've got
No, and
He's
his sex,
stupid.
you've
Yeah,
got
we
potential.
We gotta
No,
scrap.
Yeah, he's
it's
stupid, man.
I'm sorry.
You've got potential.
Right. So he had bomb ass
Yeah,
sex.
it's
Remember what we said? Remember what we said though? How women try to build a man. So she, they see a man, physical attraction, they see potential, and it was like love at first sight to you.
But I was giving him the benefit of the doubt. Maybe next month.
Exactly.
Maybe
You guys
next
see
month. But then I was
potential.
like, all right, you gotta stop. You gotta get the fuck out of my
How many
house.
months did you let that go?
It was like 3. So it was like from October to December, and then once the
you
January
just
hit,
start
I was
getting
like,
sick
New
of
Year,
sick of
New
the
Me.
man.
I was
Yeah,
like,
I
get the
was
fuck out of my
Come on,
house.
you just got
Yes, it
sick
was
of
like
him.
4
Just look at him
months
like,
for me.
yo, this nigga.
Yeah. It was
Yeah, it
bad
was the
for me
same, like
because I
3 or
would
4
buy
months
it.
with me, and I was like, nah. I can't do this.
Right.
So I got
And the
3 months
respect
to
to me
lounge.
is not there.
So if
you know what
need
I'm
a place
saying?
to stay, guys,
if a
you got 3
man
months.
or anybody in general,
Yo,
especially in this day and
relax.
age-
We're not doing that. You learn from experiences.
That's a fact.
And it was kind of like, yo, like, what's up? Like, are you gonna do this? Are you gonna do that? And he was kind of like, oh, sooner rather than later. I'm like, no.
He don't
But
respect
shouldn't there be
you.
something that you're doing in
He
that
don't respect
relationship
you.
that makes him want to
And it
do
was
it?
He don't
like-
respect
He don't
himself.
respect you.
He didn't respect himself, but he kept giving me the, oh, I'm the man of the house in my mom's house.
Oh, I'm about to say.
Yeah. And he was giving money there, and I'm like, you sleep and eat here in my house.
Mhm.
So what the fuck are you talking about?
Was
Like, I
he
don't
at
care
least
what you do
providing
in your mom's
groceries?
house, huh?
Was he at least putting groceries in your crib?
No,
See,
Not
now
a
he
damn
gotta
Was
go.
he eating the
not a damn
groceries?
thing.
Well, he was
Yeah.
eating.
He was
Now he
eating
got-
groceries, yes.
Was he still going back to his mama's house and paying?
That's
over
why
there?
he was able to get 3 months.
He's
Should have
not-
Eating
sent
them
them right back to.
groceries.
All right, go right back to
so
your mama's
I
house.
was like, and then he hit me up recently, like, oh, there's still stuff in your house. I'm like, no, everything's thrown out.
Oh
like,
shit. See, and that's another thing for people out there that you know, if you haven't lived with your significant other, it's a total different ball game. Like you
Mhm.
think you have a girlfriend or boyfriend right now, but until you live with that person,
Oh yeah.
you're gonna
The
see
littlest
the
things,
true
yeah.
relationship.
Yes.
You know, there's a lot
That
of
doesn't
people
make
out
it
there.
better. Living
that-
with them don't make it better.
No, it makes you
For
understand
some
them better.
people,
It
for
should.
some people, living with their significant other can make it better, and for some people, it won't because him leaving up the toilet seat and not putting it back down.
Those
or,
little
Oh,
things.
that-
you know what
come
I'm
on.
saying? No,
It's
or
annoying,
him not
but
cleaning up behind him.
yeah.
But you know what it is? To me, everything is a conversation. You know, communication and comprehension go hand in hand. I could communicate and say, babe, X, Y, and Z bothers me. But if you don't comprehend and you're not understanding where I'm coming from, to understand that it may not be a big deal to you,
yeah,
but to me it is because I'm the one that's constantly home or I'm the one that's constantly cleaning. Just respect that and do it because you want to shut me the fuck up, right?
Mhm.
You want me to stop complaining about it. So then why not just do it? But if you really respect me, it'll just come naturally where it's like, you know what, my fault. I'm sorry I made you feel this way or whatever the case may be, and you work on it. Some people would just keep doing it.
I feel
And
like the
then
head
that's
is
when it becomes like, like, you know what I'm saying? I keep telling you about something and you're not fixing it. Like you're not respecting it. When you live together, you have to really like have that understanding of each other. You know what I'm saying? And what makes you mad and what makes you annoyed with certain things and how to address that as well. Because some people are not good with conflict.
yeah.
In
Where,
confrontation.
right. Some people shut down.
And they will try to avoid it to like.
And I hate that. Like those situations, I know y'all probably have experienced that where you ask your female, like, babe, what's wrong? She like, nothing.
But they want to communicate.
Nah,
And be
I hate that shit so much.
You
Yo,
gotta have a
honestly,
way-
I'll be quick to, depending on how bad it is, I take a deep breath and then I let you know what bothered me. Or I might have already told you, like, babe, we need to have a conversation.
no, and then that's what I'd rather you tell me. Just tell me what
Yeah.
because man, listen, I'm not trying to go through
But then
attitude
I hate
changes.
that
But
shit.
then
I
it goes back to
fucking
you
hate it.
saying, but then it
I
goes
gotta
back to you
fucking
saying
jump through
they
hops
nag.
and
Like
shit.
girls
It's
nag.
not about nagging. All right, tell me what's wrong. Like something's obviously bothering you. Yo,
What's nag though?
nagging is when you're like saying something, you're complaining about something that cannot be changed. Something that
It can be changed.
something that no like let's say babe, like you're going to the gym too much or you're working too much and you know that we have bills. These are something that I cannot stop, like, you know what I mean? and this is stuff I've been nagged about. Like you're working too much and she don't work, but the bills got to get paid. So
See,
how you
then I feel
nagging me
like
about that? That's nagging.
That also comes down to like a maturity level. Because
Mhm.
if I can't see my man because he's working a lot, best believe I'm bringing you dinner or lunch at work. Like that's how I'm gonna come see
Okay,
you.
you
Oh,
know,
you
and I
got a
didn't get no
break?
lunch at work.
I'm coming to see you real quick because you're at work. So if I know that you're always working doubles because your job is a fucking dick and want to mandate you, I'm pulling up. Like,
and
babe,
remember,
did you eat?
this
Nah, I
situation
didn't
wasn't
eat
even
yet.
a
All right, what time you
mandation.
taking lunch? Oh, I'm going at 4.
I was forced.
3:58. I'm in the lobby, like, babe, I'm here. Like,
Yeah, but what about my work wife?
if you're at what?
no,
A work wife?
I'm messing with you. I'm messing with you.
No, he's not messing. Everybody got a work husband
Man,
and
what
work wife.
about
We
your
could get to
business,
Everybody
it.
don't got no work
We
wife
could
or
go.
husband. You think so?
Everybody do.
Nah.
Everybody do.
So this is work.
Oh
This is
shit.
work.
Nah, I mean, listen.
I feel like that's something that a female should never nag about. Like, your nigga working. Like, what's wrong
But
with
no,
you?
those are things. That's what I'm talking. That's nagging. Things that cannot be changed. If you're not working, we live together, and you're not working, and bills got to get paid, and you want to go on vacation, best believe I'm going to be working overtime.
But do you think it's
Okay.
because of what you
But-
don't do after the work though? Like
No.
if you're working a lot, but then you do
And trust
get
me,
days
and-
off, then
Do
you
the I'm
still
tired
not
and then
doing
go to
No,
anything.
even
Yeah.
after work, like on the weekends, because I work sometimes on the weekends, like alternate weekends, whatever. On my weekends working, I would still have to take her out, you know, and I never complained. The only time I'll complain
Did
is
she
when
take you out
no,
ever?
no,
She wasn't working.
She wasn't feeling you.
no. Trust me, she was, but she's a lazy person. Trust me,
The dick
Mm,
pipe game.
huh?
Pipe game.
Superb.
I'm done.
I'm still I'm still getting bothered. Stop playing. But I'm saying like it wasn't. It was just about. I guess it goes back to how she was raised. She's used. I'm just saying like she's used to being taken care of.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And which is good. But in this day and age,
Which is good.
it's fine.
I don't
It's
like
fine.
that quality.
It's fine. But in this day and age,
You know why I say
you know what I
that?
told her
Because
to? Just work at McDonald's. Work
happens-
something.
What happens for those females out there, which get your shit together, ma.
Come on.
For those females
Trust me, she
who
watching too.
laid back and don't want to fucking do nothing, you know what I'm saying? And you got a nigga slaving, working mad hard to be, first of all, bitching and complaining that he's working. That's corny of you. Secondly, then on top of that, like, you not even trying to do anything to take this nigga out. Even if it's in the crib, like, had that shit set up to where he's like coming home, he's getting rubbed down, something
That's
like
that tourist shit.
I don't
That's the
know.
me ass bitches. Always think about
what
self.
happens? Think about it. Like, what happens after this nigga takes himself out of the situation from your lazy ass?
No,
Like,
so that's what happened.
you just there looking for the next nigga to be like, come take care of me. Like, that's
Let me tell
corny.
you. So that's what happened. I got out of it mentally. Like mentally, I was gone. I was like, check the
And
fuck out.
That's the worst.
And
the worst,
then she
yep.
was trying to
Because
do.
your heart is wishy washy.
She was trying to do everything in her power
done.
to try to like turn that around, and it never took. Like, and so much as far as like, you know, going to the family, and now all the things you complain about is now, you know, her number one priority to do, and it's like it's too late. It's too late because like you just like disgusted now with the person.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Question:
What's up?
How many times, if you live with the person, should you have sex a week?
I think
And
that's
when,
that's-
when
that's-
do
That's
you?
a purpose thing, but I say everything.
yeah. I think it's the physical attraction.
Okay.
It's the physical
No,
attraction.
You know,
Well, you worked every day, so how was that dynamic?
even on work days.
and that's the thing too. Like,
No, for real.
and that's the thing too.
Like,
She
I
was a
got
freaking.
needs.
She was a rabbit. So,
A rabbit.
yeah, she wanted to fuck all the time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
So-
she ain't doing nothing now, so.
Might as
But
well
exactly right.
open
So,
your legs.
you know,
He talking about me. He been paying
I'm-
over the rent. You see that, yeah? He was paying over the rent. That's
and see,
why.
that's why I told you not to, because they get complacent. She was like, okay, I'm good. Like I was like, oh, so the job search is diminished now. No more job search because it's
Women
like, you know,
gotta realize that that's an unattractive quality
see, and that's the thing.
in
with-
any situation.
That's the thing in
Because-
relationships when people get too comfortable. Like you said before, don't get too comfortable in a relationship because she got comfortable. She felt, all right, well, you doing it.
Wait,
know,
so you met her with a job?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Damn.
Okay.
Because even in that situation, Shorty could have used that to the benefit of her doubt, where she'd have been like, all right, he's paying the roof over my head. He's taking care of me. I like art. I'm gonna start drawing and selling my paintings, so I have some little pocket change or
Right.
whatever coming in. You know what I'm saying? To kind of be his equal.
Bro,
because
I told her to work at McDonald's. That's it. Get a job at McDonald's. Do
Flip-
something.
flip
She was like,
burgers,
nigga,
something.
what?
I
Do
couldn't work-
something.
Flip
Okay, so
burgers.
I get what you're saying as far as
But
the
you know,
job, but-
get a paper out.
Yeah, because I couldn't work at McDonald's.
Do
but
something.
I get what you're saying.
Do
though.
nails.
Yeah,
Do something.
something. Nah, I get what
But
you're
look-
saying. Because to me, it's like when things are not equal, you know what I'm saying? When a person's not, your shoulders become even heavier.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying?
The
And it's
burden
like-
was
and
on
then
me so
especially
much.
If you nagging on top of that, it's like,
Yeah.
Imagine.
damn, you burning me out.
Imagine.
You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta be the person's peace,
From a-
especially if they
but to
really
answer your
taking
question-
care of you like
Answer your
that.
question right fast.
Because that's a rare. Especially, did you ever cheat on her?
No.
Especially if he hasn't cheated, he hasn't
No.
stepped out. Oh boy!
But you know what she claims I cheat on her with? When I moved out and I had my own place.
Still
The
together
person.
though. But
No,
working-
I moved out. Like,
So
come
you
on,
done,
bro.
done.
No,
No.
once I move out, that's it. Like, we were done. And I did have a female, and I felt
wait, rewind that. How did you have a female?
no, I didn't have a female. I've had a female over, is what I mean.
Over you?
Over
You had
his
a
crib.
female
To my
over to
crib.
the house,
Chilling.
okay, that
My
you were
crib.
already talking to.
No,
So you ain't
no,
healed.
that I just
No,
I didn't heal. No, I wasn't
It
healed.
was like, yo, come
It's
through.
true. I wasn't
Come
healed,
through.
but I had, and I felt bad too after it happened. Like
Guilty.
You
I
were
felt-
intimate with that female.
You kissed her?
we had sex.
They're speaking like you the
shit, yeah,
female.
look at this
Since
nigga.
when did
Oh,
the
shit.
guys have to be
like her.
healed to get the sex?
That's what I'm saying. Like, yo, you see
Ready the
these
next
girls,
day.
These girls, they want to throw me in the doghouse. But I'm saying,
Nah, it's just the
we were
honest
done.
truth.
we
That's
were
it.
done.
It was
We were done. I moved out, and I had sex with someone else. She claims that to be, and she's telling everybody I cheated on her, everything.
That's not cheating, my mom. Sorry.
Exactly.
Yeah,
That's
So,
not cheating. If y'all already done and that's solidified,
she even made a
I'm
Facebook
done,
post
we're
and like
over,
exposed me to
I'm
people and
moving
shit.
out, you know
I'm
what
like,
I'm saying?
yo.
You here, I'm there.
That's crazy.
Whatever
That shit
that
crazy.
person does when they separate, it's different
Exactly.
from the old school term taking a break. Because in my situation with my ex of 7 years, we were technically on a break. But a break to I need to love myself. You need to figure out what the fuck you want out of life. It wasn't to entertain
Other
the
people.
next or sleep with somebody
Because
else.
But
the
that
break
happened.
And
was
at that point,
with the intention that you guys will get back together.
yeah, who wants
Exactly.
to throw
That's what a
7
break
to 8
is.
years away?
And it
you know
didn't
what
go
I'm
that
saying?
way?
It didn't go that way because I walked in.
Oh,
on
yeah,
that
that's the one. That's the
situation.
person.
Oh, this was during the
Oh,
break.
yeah.
But you were
So
still living there.
I was actually living at a relative's house at the time for 2 weeks.
And you
What-
walked into the mom's house
Mm-hmm.
with
I still had
someone
a key.
else.
I know his mom was like, "Oh shit, making mad noise with the pots." Like,
I don't know if she was. I don't think she was. Nah, she
Mom's
wasn't
be like,
home.
why you always gotta
She
bring
wasn't
these chicks to
home.
my crib?
She wasn't home. But I walked in. Something just didn't feel right, and I walked in on that situation, and I just was like, yeah.
Did they stop?
Yeah.
I mean, it's like you can't even get mad at the female. You got to be mad at the
Excuse
guy.
me.
Nah. Actually, I was afterwards mad at the female because I realized where the links of the female came from.
You know her?
Oh.
She actually
knew her?
was
From work.
in my crib before.
I would
Saying
have rocked it.
saying
I
cousin.
She
would've
was
rocked
in
it.
my crib before at a relative's house at a barbecue because she was friends with my brother.
I would have rocked
And
it.
that's where he met.
Right. That's where we all met each other.
Nope.
I remember we was playing Mario Party in the crib, and I remember her after the situation happened because in the heat of the moment, I was like, "Oh, you lucky I respect your mom." Because I'm
Right,
not gonna
'cause I'll
fight,
turn
and
this
you know what I'm
house into
saying, in the
Tasmanian
crib.
Yeah.
devil.
But
That's self-control. You didn't
speak-
go off.
Yeah.
Nah, I have really good self-control
That's
because
good.
I know that when I do fight, I black the fuck out.
And sometimes you probably
So-
felt like it's not her fault. She don't know nothing. You
At
that
that
time.
point,
Because she didn't put
yes,
two and two
because
together.
it didn't. Her face
Yeah.
didn't register for me to be like, "Oh, word," you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
you. So, and I knew she knew because my stuff was still there. So you walking into a room filled with another bitch of shit, like, come on, you know,
She
didn't give a
even
you know,
question it.
she didn't give a
probably
fuck.
never
She
said
it.
didn't.
Fuck
She basically was like, he's a prize, and I'm gonna get him, and she still feels that way because you know
She's still with him?
they still on and off.
Mm. Remember when I
But
told
he
you
re- he
earlier, the
regrets
on and
that
off
shit.
sideline joints
He's
last.
the baby father?
No,
The
Oh,
on
okay.
and on
I
sideline
was gonna
joints
say,
last. Remember them on and on. This now she's the wifey. That's the sideline joint. They done, but they still lasting
Because
because it was.
But
The,
how can you? But then it goes back to the
I
question.
want to
how
answer your
can-
question too from the
Oh
last
yeah, how
one.
many times?
What was this?
I
How many
kept that.
times
I
a
kept
week?
that sitting here because I wanted to say. Of course, we know, like, of course, sex ain't everything, but when it is a big part of a relationship
It
to
is.
a lot of people or whatever.
Mhm.
So I think when it comes to, we've all, like us men or whatever, we've been with females in our life that just being around them, the way their skin feels, the way their lips feel when you're kissing them and stuff like that, like you actually become like slightly addicted to them. Like, yo, I love this shit. So with that being said, if you're in the crib and you're actually living with them, it don't take nothing but a walk around in the thong. You can just walk to the kitchen. It don't take nothing but to just walk around and you're that much, you know what I mean? So
Mhm.
if she's with it, now if she's so whatever the case may be, she just don't want to get it in, then you will have to probably give like a day off or something like that, whatever. But if she just like a freak, I think it's really just more so like how you feel, you know, some people you getting in the bed with
Are you
your,
talking about like being in a relationship?
because she said
and
how many
sex?
times
Like
when
Yeah,
per
so I
week.
asked her how many
And I
times a
would
week
say
should you
it goes
do it?
off with the feeling that you have with the person.
Mhm.
Because I've said before, made a joke, but I think it's true that it's like, you know, when they say soulmate,
Yeah.
they use the word soulmate.
but for
I think a
some
lot of your
people,
soulmate has,
for some people, sex isn't everything.
it's not
Right.
everything,
It all
but it's
depends on the person.
Nah. Now, mind you, we're
And
not
I'm
even
not
gonna say
speaking
now.
'cause
Sex
that's
is not
me. Sex
everything,
is
but
important
with
to
the
me.
question you ask, with the question,
Just saying.
I'm answering it
No,
in
yeah.
a way of bills is paid from both ends,
I mean,
help
that's
is
like a
there,
way of
good
So
relationship,
that
or
was
whatever.
my thing. So the guy that was living with me for the 3 months, he wanted to have sex, and I was not mentally there because I
Because
knew in the
not-
back of my mind this nigga's not paying for shit. So
Oh
why
yeah,
the
hell
fuck
yeah.
should I get
Real
pussy?
real hustlers know
Like,
that, you know what I'm
you get
saying?
what
No
I'm saying?
money, you're
But
not
his
horny.
dick was bomb. So I was like, all right,
His account was dried up, and so were you.
Word out.
but I had to cut that. I'm like, all right, that's it. That's
When
it.
the
You're
account
not living off
dries,
me. I'm
the
good.
pussy dries.
I know.
Oh
He
my
was like, "Yo,
God.
what happened?" Though? Like,
Exactly. I was like, nope, bye.
so
Happy,
he had
happy
to
New
go
Year.
back on the train. He wanted.
He had to go back to Yonkers
If
to
you have to
mom's
put a
house.
number on it,
Damn, Yonkers is deep.
look, if you
I
have to
dated
put a
somebody
number
that was
on
in the
it,
No, I don't live
Yonkers.
far from Yonkers.
but look, if you
though,
have to
so-
put a number on how many
Yeah,
times
like
Like
per
currently,
week,
Yeah,
and you drive here. God bless you,
Yeah.
because
Yeah,
I used to
I
date somebody that
commute.
lived in that he lived in Harlem, and then he moved to Yonkers, and I still would drive to Yonkers to go
should have
see
took
him.
PT.
You from Staten Island?
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
You should have took
I
public
would
transportation.
never
Dick was mom.
take PT.
She said dick
Sorry.
was
Wait,
bomb.
what's PT? What's PT?
Ask her.
transportation.
Ask
Public
her.
transportation.
Ask her.
Hey,
Ask
That's
her.
where the bouginess in me comes out.
You got to get the
I've
good
been
questions out.
driving
Right.
Dick was bomb.
since-
That's what
Dick-
she.
right.
Actually, our sexual chemistry was I would say it was different. It was good, but it was different because I felt like he was holding back. And I say this because I had a party
That's what
How to
kept you
get
coming. Though.
together,
That's what kept you coming.
and we played Never Have I Ever, where I discovered like all types of freaky shit that he
The
does.
truth's always
So
come
I
out.
ended up like texting him like, wait, hold up. You do this and you do that. So when I pulled him up in the kitchen, I'm like, so when you gonna do that to me? Because you be mad
Yeah,
reserved.
but a lot of people be
so it's
capping
different
though.
because
Yeah, they do.
Trust me, a lot of niggas be capping. They
Yeah.
don't do all the things that they supposed to do, and
my
they
thing was he was just reserved with me, and I feel like it's because we both were and still at.
Are you
Were y'all
judgmental?
friends? Were y'all friends before?
Maybe it's your judgment. You was judgmental when you hit when a
No.
man
Nah,
hears
I'm
a
not
female. Be
judgmental.
You think he
judgmental.
was
To
shy
me, it was like, no, I
around
don't
you?
even think he was. I think he was shy. It was just like, I'll say this off air. The comment that I'm.
Come
gonna
on,
say.
Damn, we need
dog.
to know.
I
wanted to know.
They want to know.
Say it, we here.
But maybe like I said, if sometimes like if a man, you're sitting around a female that she likes to get a ass licked or whatever the case, but if she's talking to somebody about it, like yeah, girl, ass licker, whatever the case, and he hears that. But
Some men
listen,
are turned off by that.
no, but look, if he
But-
ass lick, whatever, pussy lick, whatever, and then he hears that, then he's like, damn. Let me go ahead and throw that out the brain is because I do get down like that, but I hear the way she's talking about it. So maybe something that you said or what you did made him start to be reserved.
No, when you confronted him about it, what did he say? When you said, "When you gonna do that to me?" What did he say?
That's when he brought out another side that same night.
Oh,
Brought
so
out
he
a
did
different
it.
side to him. Yeah.
Oh,
okay,
okay. Can you bring it
I
up?
just
Wait,
think
but did he
wasn't,
need
he
to-
wasn't trying to catch feelings, and neither was I.
Okay.
That's where our dilemma.
Was he intoxicated?
Was he intoxicated?
Like he was drunk?
I don't
Or-
think he was drunk.
So the
I mean, we were
the
drinking, but
level
I don't
of
think he was
freakiness a
drunk.
man gets. I'm not gonna say you. I'm gonna say
Liquid
females.
courage.
The
Yeah.
level of freakiness that a man gets with a female brings out different feelings depending on how he makes her feel.
Yeah.
I don't really understand what you're saying.
Like you said, so basically like he bring out different feelings, whatever. So basically him bringing it to that next level will get much more freakier with you. Did that make you like him more?
Yeah, because she was expecting that from him from the get.
Not that I mean, I liked his personality.
Okay.
It wasn't even just, I liked what he was, his energy was what I wasn't used to.
Mhm.
I previously was used to somebody that used to tear me down. Like,
Verbally?
yeah, like you're ugly and you're this, you're that. You know what I'm saying? Body shame me. So
You had to go through a glow up stage.
to then be, no, it's not even that. It's just that he wanted me in the house, and he wanted me to look a certain way.
A lot of
And
dudes are
if-
weird like
and if
that.
I
How does that work,
If I
though?
dressed up a certain way, it was like, oh, who you looking good for, the next nigga? Like it was that. But I didn't meet him that way. I met him dressing up and looking good, and that's how he was
Right.
attracted to me. But
How you get him
he
is how you
didn't-
lose him.
He likes his females mean, so he didn't like me getting attention. And I'm not really a bitch. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna be like a guy opening the door for you and he's saying, you know, have a good day. It's like, all right, have a good day. I'm not trying to conversate with you. I'm not trying to take it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not, but he wants it on like, okay, don't acknowledge it at all. Because there are some niggas who once you say hi or once you acknowledge, now they trying to get at you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Okay, so
saying?
by the way,
right. But now he was just different. He was like, okay, you want to work out, you want to get fit. I'm gonna push you to do that. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
That gym shit always works.
You
sound
you doing
experienced.
hair or whatever, like your shit is fire. Like make sure you booking more people. How many people did you book this week? Like just really like building me up in a sense.
Yeah.
So it was like a breath of fresh air, like somebody who's, on some positive shit
Yeah.
versus dealing with somebody who's
It's something you never
negative and
experienced, and then
toxic.
it's like, wow, this is
Nah,
nice.
it's not that I never experienced it,
Yeah.
but I hadn't had it. It wasn't what I was used to at that moment.
Okay.
So that's what drew me to him, that he was just positive. He's about his shit. He's trying to get himself together,
Was you attracted to him off the rip?
physically?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh.
Yes.
So,
Thought
but
he
he
was
but
fine
he
as
still
hell.
had the loop. He still had the leap obstacles and stuff to get to the next level with you.
No.
So
'Cause I
let
knew
me
what
ask
I
you a question.
wanted.
So
Just
depending
meeting
on
him.
is your wall or your guard up high when it's just somebody that's maybe you're not 100% physical? The more you look, they look good to you, or you like them, is the less that
I
the
feel like
obstacles
I'm
they
not
got to
the
jump.
type
Yes.
of female. I don't know. I'm different. I
You
feel
like
I'm
that
not
for
the
real?
type of female
The
that
less,
has a
the more
wall
you
up.
like his physical look, the less he might have to say or do.
No. It's kind of like my guard is more up.
It is when you for real?
Yeah, because
No,
I know that
they'll be open
you-
to the person, the guy, but like
Because you see him to get
But it's
more
like the
females.
guy-
still,
'cause you
they're
like them.
watching.
the
They're
guy's
watching.
being hit on every single day. Like, who am I? Just another one to your little groupie.
Females be feeling like that.
Yeah. It's kind of
Yeah.
like, nah,
That is true.
I ain't gonna take
Yeah,
it
because
serious.
don't you hear when girls be like, oh yeah, you cute, you probably like get all the
probably
girls
get
saying that,
bitches,
like,
yeah.
nigga,
Yeah,
what?
yeah, hell
I'm
yeah.
You're like,
talking to
no,
you.
not really. What
But
are
it's
you
your
doing?
turn.
Yeah. So
It's the kind of
but that's
niggas you
what
be
that goes back
fucking
to
with.
that goes back to the picking and choosing though, that a lot of
Yeah.
people don't like depending on how good the person look to you, they might have to say less than the next person.
Mm.
You don't have to really kick
I
that
say
much.
vibe.
You think it's the
Yeah, I
vibe?
think everything is a
Is a vibe.
Everything
Like,
is definitely a vibe.
That's what. But when
Like,
it comes to that
if we
vibe
Vibes for
stuff,
me-
vibing, then we could right.
but that's why you
we
gotta
vibing,
be.
we could talk.
But that's why you gotta just be, have good friends first of all, because it starts to say like we cool right here. Then you have a mixer or a get together or something. Then we all linking up at the get together. Now you can catch their vibe around other people here. Then you go into it. The more you around them, then that'll make you be like, oh shit, I kind of like this motherfucker.
right.
Like,
Yeah.
because if they're not around you or whatever, and you can't just go off the physical look,
You
how
going
do
off
they
of
get
that,
towards the
social
vibe?
media, right?
You know what I'm
You
saying? How
have
do they
to
get to it?
interact with them in person too.
Definitely. It's
Yeah.
like going to like little mixers
Mhm.
or, oh shoot, I was hanging, oh, this motherfucker was making the whole place laugh. And then all of a sudden you find something you like in him. But off the physical, you just may not be feeling him just the way he looks.
Agreed.
I get what
know
you're
what I'm saying?
saying.
All right, well,
Everything's
this is
a vibe though. At least for me, everything's a vibe.
Yeah.
Where do you
Like
catch it?
I don't have
Where do
a
you catch
wall
it though?
up or what do you mean?
Like how?
Even your texting.
That's what I'm saying. How
like,
would you
if
be
your
able to catch
texting
the
is
vibe?
trash, get off my line.
Well, I mean,
texting
everything is
trash.
consistency. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, girls
'Cause
want a guy that's gonna be like, listen,
No,
wake up in the
but
morning,
it's like,
text me.
I don't want to. What you
After
doing?
you
As
get
a
out work,
nigga.
text
Like,
me.
don't be like, what you doing? What you
Nah.
doing? What you doing? Like, it's kind of like, how's your day going? How's work? How's this? If we spoke about something prior to, I'm gonna bring that up. Hey, what happened to this? Engaging in conversation. Like, don't do the what you doing? What you doing? Bye. You messing up my day. Like, I'm good.
What you doing means trying to.
It's kind of like
really?
you kind of checking in, but you're not really checking
What you
in.
doing?
What do you
trying
say
to fuck?
when girls text you, what you doing? The YWD means where your dick. Where's your dick
Yeah,
at?
yeah.
That's that Staten Island shit. I don't know.
I don't know about that.
There you
I don't know
go.
about that.
Right.
Anyway, we got all the time in today. I want to thank you all for watching. We got a lot of views and comments. Tune into Queendom. It's coming on right after on Sundays at 6.
We will not be in today, but
Not today though, but
tune in next week.
tune in
the
next
14th.
week.
Cool.
And I want to appreciate everybody. Tune in to Reflex Radio. Follow BAKAREforever. Y'all want to give y'all ad names.
Follow Eurojust 37.
Steph 104.
All right.
We got Beauty Designs with a Z,
Mhm.
and it's BEAUTYDESIGNZ. Because everybody
talk
spells it
about-
wrong, and they be like, I can't find you.
I want to talk about what y'all feel about long distance relationships next
No,
week.
we got.
Next
we
week,
got to
next
wrap up
week,
now.
yeah.
I
Yeah,
thought
yeah,
you were
yeah,
trying to say
Next
now.
week,
Yeah,
for
that's
sure.
definitely a good topic.
That's a good
I couldn't
one.
do a long distance relationship.
Mm.
I tried doing
Me
it.
neither.
We'll see, though.
It ain't work.
We'll see. So
Yo, thanks, y'all.
thank
Shout
you
out to
guys
all my
for coming
peoples.
in, and we out. We off this.